Yeah. Yeah, you thought I was playing. It's all fun and games till you make some smart aleck comment. See what happened? You see there? You see what happens? Now you see what happens there? Nah, I was going to probably push it back anyway, but that's my story now. But what's up? What's up, boys? What is going on, man? Just my 2 cents here. Welcome to the UFC 315 shit show with myself, Moiz Audio, and others. As you can see there, the fights do start at 6:30 p.m. I'm getting a little ahead of myself in the order of things, but shout out to you guys, man. The pub, the dome, the community at large. Hope y'all are doing well this Friday. It is Friday, May 9th, 2025. We're in the future, boys. This world isn't real anymore. It's pretty crazy, but I'm here for it. Yeah, you see? See what happens? Nah, when I said that, I was at the dispo, so it was getting pushed back anyway. But you know, now I got a nice little scapegoat for it. So you walked yourself right into that one, Joey. What's up, though, man? I hope y'all doing well. Shout out to my dude, Will. What's going on, man? That guy right there, that Braj, is responsible for the production value on this channel, the visual aspects of it that look good is thanks to him. So shout out to him. Shout out to the Dome, the greatest group chat in the world. Shout out to the whole fucking pub, man. Speaking of Pub Sports Radio, you can find myself, Big Show Picks, Joe Todaro, a.k.a. Joey DFS, and others on the Locker Room Talk podcast. That is Pub Sports Radio's weekly or cardly UFC podcast. Every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a new premiere drops with a sick live chat. You used it, dumbass. You the one got it out there like that. You have a fucking persona and like alias and stage name that you could be using, but you just do that for some reason. I don't know. I mean, some people know my fucking full name. A lot of people know my first name. But I do have a fucking little, a little gimmick, a little fucking character. Stage name, whatever. You know? What's up, Billy? You know? Can I edit? Yeah. Did you think that you had to use your fucking like full legal name when you made a YouTube? Like you have one for every other like social media platform. Why would you have it for YouTube? I love you, Joey. I love you, brother. What up, Shute Zake? Said I got my new fence. Keep my asshole neighbor out of my damn yard. Nice, dude. Atomic 3301. What's up? You can see my beautiful face every Saturday evening on Pub Sports Radio. Be co-hosting and calling the fights and hopefully cashing some fucking bets, dude. I was on a nice little heater. Came crashing down last week. Fucking pissed me off, dude. God, UFC Des Moines was a piece of shit to me, dude. I'm sure some of y'all cleaned up, and I hope you did. I hope y'all made money, but I sure as fuck didn't. That card whooped the living dog shit out of me, and I just hope it goes better this week, but I think it will. I hope it does. My God, I hope it does. He mows, a yard like 3 feet into your yard. Yeah, dude, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that shit. We have a wonderful lawn care company that takes care of our yard, front and back, and they be striping it too, Bo. Looks great. I can see it right out of my my second story window up here. Beautiful. UFC Canadian cards always suck. Dude, they haven't been great recently. They have not. That's true. What up, Doe? Oh, what up, Doe? Dylon, Hot Fire Spitterer. What are you doing? What y'all doing, man? Shout out to Dylon. Shout out to the Who Banging crew. JDM better get it done. I got him via flying knee. Round 3. I hope. I sure as fuck hope you're wrong. I hope to God you're wrong, Atomic. I wish you best of luck. I'll give you a little virtual handshake right here, right now. But yeah, I'm on Bilal. The spitterer of fire. Yeah, dude. That's what you do. With a name like that, what else could you do? Nah, man. I hope you're doing good. Good to see you. Speaking of fire, dude, I'm going to smoke some, dude. I got my favorite sativa strain on deck, dude. The fucking source of my powers. I got it in nugget and pre-rolls because I'm a lazy sack of shit. God, I do not like this thing. I love Country and I love the nugget that they be slanging, but goddamn, do I not like these fucking containers. I'm a little bitch a little bit. These Sprouts containers, that shit ain't it, dude. Fucking, you want to talk about over packaging? Jesus Christ. So I just popped that motherfucker right off. Literally just twist off the fucking metal shit. And then got this little like plastic. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Show you my fucking. You want to see my face? You want to see my face, Tommy? All right. All right, hold up. All right. See there. It ain't easy, dude. I got these. This is what I'm talking about, dude. It's just this fucked up little like push system. Nah, dude. I ain't for that, dude. I ain't for that, bruh. So yeah, cheers, boys. Pop one of these for y'all, dude. I don't normally show my fucking face on here, dude, but you see the views jump. Shout out to the 10 people in the building. Don't worry. Soak it in. Suck it in. You're excused. You're excused, Joseph DFS. I'm telling you. What got me into MMA is Lyoto Sensei, Lyoto the Dragon Machida. I was a casual fan, and then I got into it with Chuck Liddell. And story time. A wise man does not do what I'm doing. A wise man rolls his own dubers and blunts and doesn't just fucking. Only a great fool will take what he's given. But I am a great fool, so I forget what the rest of it is, but I'm fucking just going to smoke it as is. Cheers, boys. So yeah, that's what got me into it. Machida. I was like, dude, Machida's tight, dude. Karate's sick. And then I started training karate, and that got me down my little martial arts rabbit hole or whatever. So yeah, it was Machida. Technically, Chuck, Rashad, Machida. I like Rampage too. You're excused though. Who's the prettiest fighter? Prettiest fighter is tough, man. Prettiest fighter is tough now. Who do I? I'm a married man, but if I was single, like who do I want to fucking have sex with the most? That would be fucking Big Booty Judy, Norma. But prettiest, that's tough, man. That's a good question for the chat, dude. Who do y'all think is the prettiest? Out of all the UFC fighters, who do y'all think is the finest? Like, just has the best looking face? Get you the Tyson dispo. I can get in Tyson shit. What's up? What up, Buster, dude? Are you gonna fucking God? Did you make a parlay template yet? God, can you even make me a parlay template? I've asked you 4 times this week. Nah, I'm just playing. But if you could, that'd be sick. It ain't just for me, it's for the people. And so I can plug our fucking podcast, dude. I can plug our fucking show on this show. Nah, man, shout out to you guys. I'm just giving Big Show a hard time. We're fucking IRL friends, so we can yell at each other. Shout out to the 12 people in the building. Oh my God, dude. You have to be, I mean, like, it's gotta be well over half a dozen people have made some fucking wisecrack about that. Yes, I look like 170 Sean Strickland. I look like emaciated Sean Strickland, welterweight Sean Strickland, cancer patient. Nah, man, but yeah, you got it. That's my fucking, I'm Strickland's fucking doppelganger. If we're doing UFC doppelgangers, Lyoto Sensei for life, dude. Shotokan for life. I'm a 1Q brown belt in Shotokan. Never got my black belt because I was a lazy bitch and didn't train fucking consistently enough at the end. But it is what it is. That's my style, boy. That's my style. Added a little boxing to it, but yeah, no ground game. Anderson Silva, nice dude. Anderson, yeah, hell yeah, that got a lot of people into it. Oh yeah. Now prettiest, I'm not gonna say she's a butter man, but like I don't know if I could say she's like the prettiest, but she has the healthiest dumper for sure. She's fine, dude. Tracy's fine. A lot of people don't like. A lot of people say she's fucking ugly. I don't think so, man. I think she's cute. Like, is she the finest? I don't know. I don't know if that's for that's for the people to say. That's not for me to say. But she's cute, man. I think Tracy is a cutie pie. Male would be Drew Dober. Yeah. The chiseled Chad look. I get it. I get it. She is pretty, man. Honestly, it might still be Veronica, dude. On some real shit, it might still be Macedo Hardy. I guess I have to call her Hardy. Perez is kind of a butter to me. Ricci's fine. Yeah, Tabithy. Dumbass. I try to combine their names. Brazilian chicks be crazy. Dude, they are. They're nice. They are, dude. They're fine. They got fucking booties. They stay in pretty good shape. But I see you. See you soon, boy. I hope so. I hope to see your face soon. Are you still fist fighting Sustainable? Nah, man. Shout out to Sustainable. Guess he's Aaron's new boyfriend. I swear to God, if you leave me for him, it's over, dude. It's fucking over. You son of a bitch. No, I'm just kidding, man. Shout out to Mama ATD. Shout out to ATD and fam. But nah, man, if you need some backup, make sure you don't get jumped or need a corner man. Just let me know. If y'all are really setting it up. If you're just going to fucking have sex, dude, if you're going to have butt sex, then I'm not going to be happy about it, man. I'm going to be super jealous, but just let me know. Yeah, man. Shout out to the GOAT, Prince William the GOAT, Joseph DFS. You know that's not true. And dude, oh my God, I'm going to fucking get my cousins after you, dude. It's an insult to them. It's Season Woodson. It's I know what you're trying to say, but it's not. Maybe like sort of physique. I'm not quite as Nosferatu. Like I am a little vampiric looking. I know I do kind of look like a bit of like a fucking vampiric rodent of sorts, but like, dude, not nearly like, dude, Sean Woodson looks crazy. Sean Woodson does look like a fucking alien. And it's because he fucking cuts all that weight. It's like, you dumbass, you're not 145 pounds. You are not 145 pounds, man. Phil Margera, you remind me of your son, dude. How is your son doing, Phil? I wish him all the best, man. Your son and the CKY crew brought me a lot of positive memories. Got me through some tough times in my teenage years, and I just hope he's doing all right. Wish him all the best in the world. Dude, it's an oldie but a goodie, man. She's sexy, dude. She is. Hey, I can't tell you how, man, I can't believe I let this little bitty fucking sprout doober go out nursing it like a fucking bitch, dude. Unreal. But yeah, man. I'm gonna get this thing going soon, man. I'm fucking just having a good time running my mouth. At least you aren't, I know, dude, a fucking hatchling. Fucking squirted out of an egg. Nah, she doesn't, dude. Nah, that ship has sailed. She's tried. She's tried to before. She's gonna fucking suffer this degenerate filth. Yeah, shout out to Sustainable, dude. If you think you're taking my man from me, I'm gonna end up fighting you. Nah, man, I ain't fighting nobody. I'm too old for that shit. I'll straight up kill a motherfucker if he tries to take my man, but I ain't fighting nobody. I'm the one who should be jealous. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. I'm not fucking gay, dude. I got a fucking wife. What happened to Kish? God, dude, I don't know. Are you really there? Or are you just fucking? Because it would be a funny joke, but it would also be funny if you're just sitting there fucking rolling with some dude's thumb up your butt, dumbass. But nah, man. Shout out to you guys. I hope y'all like meet up and fucking just hug it out, dude. If it goes beyond that, you're both gonna hear about it. What up, Mills, dude? I mentioned the Locker Room Talk podcast earlier. Shout out to Mills. It's kind of the star, dude. It would be tied between Mills and Billy. Some say that Billy is the GOAT, but dude, Mills, he kind of has the clout with the fighters, and he also has the fucking like, God, I hate to have to admit this, dude, but it really pisses me off because Mills rubs it in our fucking faces all the time. But yes, dude, you're from California. You're cool. Everyone from California is inherently cooler than everyone else. You don't have to fucking say it every time, but yes, shout out to Mills, man. He is probably the star. Cali cruising. Shout out to the fucking left coast, the west coast, the cool coast. Nah, man, fuck that shit, dude. Shout out to the fucking east coast too, man. The beast coast. It's a fucking dreary day on the Eastern Shore, boys. It's fucking gloomy, dude. All fucking rain clouds and rhinos and shit. But it hasn't really cut loose yet. It's overcast. What up, Bo? Yeah, it's fucking greasy, dude. It's greasy. I see, man, people are super duper convicted on some really shitty fights. And I'm just going to be kicking back. And, well, I'm not going to be kicking back. I'm going to be calling the fights. But I'm going to be fucking just fucking watching a lot of these with popcorn. Because people are like, the community is going to be at each other's throats with some fucking just like dookie ass fights. And it's going to be really funny. But I'm looking forward to it, man. Welcome to the shit show, boys. God damn, talk about a shit show. Get your fucking shit together, 2 cents. God, I'm going to headbutt the fuck out of you when you get onto this fucking panel. LFA tonight, Jacob Rosales. One of my homies fights. Nice, dude. Best of luck. I'm going to fight my neighbor here in a minute. Nice, dude. Videotape it. Taper, it didn't happen. Set up the camera with a good view on the podcast and then draw him into that vantage point so you can get a nice fucking... Are you really? Dude, that is hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Skibberous toilet. Good card. Shout out to the general, dude. Shout out to my homie Alex Ramirez. The general, the leader of the Dome, the greatest group chat in the world. Dude. Yeah, I'm going to get to that here. I'm glad you brought that up. Better get to that in just a second. Come on. Come on. Who are you? Ain't nobody trying to fight you, Joey. What are you talking about? Now, if you want to fight, if you want to set it up, dude. All right. All right. You want a fucking piece of me, Joey DFS? You want a piece of me? I'll give you the whole thing. No pause, dude. Play. Striking versus grappling. I'm banking that bitch can't take a punch. Would rather take 5 leg kicks from Jakey than from Gaethje than a full-fledged punch from Ngannou. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right, man. Shout out to the 15 people in the building. Let me fucking focus a little bit here. Let me fucking get my bearings back. Okay. Time to eat some fucking crow. Like I mentioned, UFC Des Moines was fucking a living nightmare for me, dude. I did horribly. Shout out to the 16 people in the building. Picks fucking sucked. Bets sucked worse. And just dumbass. Just when I get my fucking dumbass head above water, I mean, I just sink right back fucking down. But I'm here for it. I'm here to stand for it. And I'm going to get back on track this week. Still doing okay overall with picks. I'm not down that fucking bad. Couple more good events, and we're back on track. But enough about me. Let's talk about the weigh-ins real quick. These are your UFC 315 official weigh-in results. The weigh-ins were kind of a shit show, dude. Silva missed weight and was just fucking snickering about it. He looked like shit, too. Daniel Willie Catch, whatever the fuck. He missed weight initially, then made the weight. Did not look good doing it. So I'm interested to see what these guys are going to look like here at 5 o'clock, which is the time for the UFC 315 ceremonial weigh-ins. Most of them are going to look a lot better. The fighters that look good will look better. The fighters that look like shit will look better than they did. So that's to be expected, but I'm just some people hydrate better than others. Not all rehydrations are the same. So I'm curious to see what he's going to, because he looked in a fucking bad way, man. He was like sweating and shit and just fucking, I don't know. But that was pretty much the weigh-ins. Now, as far as who I thought looked good and bad, it doesn't really matter. Fights are not won or lost on the scales. And a lot of times, Zach, earmuffs, I know you don't want to hear this. A lot of times the fighter that misses weight ends up fucking winning the fight anyway. So, not always, but more often than you might think. But in my opinion, this is who I thought looked good. And for the most part, I thought most of the fighters looked good. Let's get that out of the way right off the bat. But yeah, man, shout to everybody in the chat, man. Go back through this thing real quick. Miss anybody? Yeah, big show. Shout out to Gerardo Hernandez, Atomic 3301. Big show. Ian Gary Gray. Big Show said, you don't want to be Pat Barry on the backup when we fighting for Rose. I know, dude. How do you fucking like when you train, do you just fucking visualize fighting Pat Barry? I mean, you could legit probably knock him out with one punch. You're a fucking big dude, and he's, can't take a punch very well on the chin. So I think you probably slump him with one. Dude, don't get him on that, man. He's on that fucking stepbrother shit where they're just, I traveled 5,000 miles to give you my. Ah! He's on that shit. Dude, no comment. That's fucking. That was weird, dude. That was fucking just cringy and fucking just random and weird. I don't know. Very strange. That's who I thought looked good. I mean, who are we fucking kidding, dude? As far as who looked the best, come on, dude. It's Alexa or Natalia. Come on, boys. We're men of culture here. Lies do not become us. And I think it's got to be. God damn it! I'll tell you what. This fucking iPad is just about getting on my last nerves. I'm gonna give it to Natalia Silva. She looked the healthiest. She looked the cutest. Who am I kidding? She looked the best. As far as the worst, physically, just physique-wise, I'm going to say it's Brad Katona. Like, he looked the craziest. Eye sockets all fucking protruding, eyes sunken in, bugged out. Like, he looked insane. He's a stocky little dude that cuts a lot of weight. But who looked like they were hurting the most? Like, it's physique-wise, he looked like Katona. Overall, I'd say it's probably Daniel Santos. So I'm gonna say roughest overall. I gotta say Santos. Like I said, Bruno was snickering about his. He didn't really look like shit, like physically, I guess, but I don't know, man. It was weird. Weird weigh-ins. But yeah, I thought there were a few fighters that were looking kind of rough. But that's pretty much my 2 cents on the weigh-ins. Not a ton to say about it. Like, for the most part, fighters were looking healthy, which is a good sign. It means, everyone looks prepared, like they didn't have, shitty weight cuts, and we'll get the best versions of these fighters. Like Jasmine and Jessica both look great. So yeah, hopefully we just get, may the best man or woman win, and we're not getting depleted versions. Search your feelings. No. Nah, they'll do it at the ceremonials, I think. I'm checking my email right now, and I see nothing from you, sir. That's all right, though, because I still have a lot of love in my heart for you. And you not sending that to me could never diminish that. So it's all good. But it would be sick to use. Now. That's the weigh-ins. Let me get my bets out real quick. I'll do what I did last week. Just get my greasy little slate out of the way. I'm going pretty light on this pay-per-view, honestly. and I got my fucking shit handed to me last week, so I kind of pumped the brakes a little bit, but here we go. Here's my fucking slate. Now, if you had watched the podcast this week, the Locker Room Talk podcast on Pub Sports Radio, you would know what my bets are. But in case you didn't, here's what they be. It's 2 bets, 1 underdog, 1 parlay. The underdog one is definitely a biased, like, I'm staying on code. Jessica's the homie. I got to fucking ride with Andrade. Half unit. Everyone is up fucking Jasmine's French-Canadian taint. I get it. She's kind of cute. But this is her toughest fight. And they've got her like 3-1 almost. So no thanks. This was an easy click for me. But most likely we're looking at a Jasmine decision. Like, they love that rocky shit in Canada with these chicks, dude. Like, you know, Jasmine gonna get cracked a few times, hang on for dear life, and win a decision. Probably most likely what's gonna happen, but I don't think it happens as many times as that fucking money line reflects. Like, Jessica, people are really writing her off. And like, yes, stylistically, she usually loses to this kind of fighter. I just think it's a little bit of a step down in competition. Like, I don't think Jasmine is quite as dangerous or as lethal as like some other chicks that Jessica's been losing to. But I also get why she's the favorite. But that much? Nah, man. Half unit on the homie. Jasmine has gotten away with like standing there and being a tough guy in front of these chicks that just do not hit like Jessica. You stand there and trying to be a fucking big tough guy with Andrade. She's gonna show you what's really up. But if she's smart, she probably can take her down, grappling heavy. She is a fucking wrestling rat. So I get it. But not for me. Nah, dude. It's not really like ride or die, bro. If it was ride or die, I'd put a lot more on it, but I had to put a little something on Jessica, dude. She's my favorite WMMA fighter. So, yeah, there we go. Now, this one I have a little bit more confidence in. A ton of people are on the other side of both of these. I guess I get it, but to me, this is just another kind of levels parlay, man. And I've been hitting those at a decent clip recently. I'm just going to do it again. My Locker Room Talk podcast parlay of the week. We've all been giving out 2 pieces for the last few months. That is Billy Briz, MMA Locker Room, a.k.a. Money Mills, Joey DFS, Big Show the Buster. No, I'm just playing. Big Show and your boy. We've been giving out these 2 pieces for a few months now, and this is mine this week. I just think they both show the level. Aging champions, I understand. Facing dangerous strikers, like, I get it, but nah, man, I'm going to go into a little bit more when we go through the breakdowns. But yeah, those are my bets. Nothing crazy. Unit on both the champions to retain and a half unit on the more dangerous, more proven fighter in Jessica Andrade. That's my slate. That's it. That's all. No worries, man. I'm just busting balls. It would be sick to fucking get it up though, so I can I can push the podcast and have some some visual flair. I'm telling you, dude, like, they were the better striker. And yeah, Natalia, she got some pop on her punches too, but I don't think either one of them hit like Jessica. And it depends. Like, Jasmine, she's got a pretty good path to victory. Like, I don't think it's super easy for her to do. Like, Jessica's got pretty good takedown defense. And she fucking throws from the hips, so she's always kind of ready to stuff takedowns. And I think if she can, Jasmine's gonna get fucked up. But we'll talk about it more. I mean, I pretty much have, dude. We do have a podcast. And if that is some smart aleck comment to get the ball rolling and get the links dropped, I know I'm running a little bit over. I'm just gonna keep on dragging this out. I know, dude. You're buried up in her fucking cooch. Tell him. Dude, everyone has got their face buried in Jasmine's taint. Just licking the fucking grundle spot between her fucking puss and butt, dude. Laying the hammer on this fucking 36-year-old goofy wrestling rat. She doesn't look like a rat. That's her fighting style. Can't fucking bust a grape, dude. Striking, looking all crazy, just hanging on for dear life. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that fighting style. I guess that's what it is, man. I don't like her fighting style, and I don't like how everyone just fucking sucks her ass. I think she's due for a whooping, and I think Andrade is just the one to give her one. I remember when I would let Bam pound on. I know, dude. I know it hit you about 400. That was one of the funniest, like, Phil, dude. When I first saw Bam unleash that 46 punch combo on you while you're just sitting there at your fucking computer or whatever, I just was fucking crying, laughing. But yeah, I guess Bam is a little pillow fisted. But you're also, Phil, dude, you're also a fucking tank, dog. Like, you're also a fucking unit. So, you know, what are you going to do? Yeah, it was tough to see how things were going for Bam. I hope they're on the up and up. But yeah, dude. Oh man, I fucking wore these CKY DVDs out, man. CKY 2K is fucking super duper goated for me. But enough about Iceland pissing shit. If you got shit, ain't nobody fucking with you. And Bam is such a good friend to you. He told me to dump fucking jelly on you. That evens it right up. The guy put shit on my face, and you're talking about jelly. No, I'm going to break his nose. I'm going to drop a brick on his head. He was a guest for the Skate League not too long ago. Better than Rehab. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, dude. That was awesome, man. I got a kick out of hearing that story. All right, boys. That's my slate. That's what I think about the weigh-ins. Let me get the real stars on this jank, and we'll get this fucking podcast started for real. Welcome to the fucking shit show. I'm about to bring on the superstar. Yeah, get me paid, bitch. Let's go to the bar, get shit-faced. Oh my God. You know what kind of effect that has. What you're typing is hurry up now. What I'm hearing is spark another one of these little sprouts and just take my sweet ass fucking time. I think I'll meet you right in the middle, Joey DFS. I think I'm going to light another one of these and drop the link. Not quickly, not like at a crazy clip, but not super duper slow either. Shout out to you guys, man. I would hope not, dude. God damn, can a man live in a world? Don't answer that. All right, copy and paste for the real star of the show. Roll the red carpet out here. Give you the fresh one. Hot off the press. There you go, and we are now officially waiting on His Highness, King of the Vikings. The Pakistani Plunderer. The Packy Powerhouse. The Norwegian Nightmare. I need to save some of these for when he actually takes the link, dude. I'm fucking God, dumbass. You ruined the timing on that one. Oh, bro, dude. You're talking to a certified Jan Stamboy. Don't even ask me that. Is that a serious question? No, I'm just playing. Yeah, it would be definitely Jan for me. JDM has good boxing, but he's kind of slow, man. He's powerful, but he's kind of hand speed is not lightning quick. I think that's going to bode well for Bilal Muhammad. Is it Mah or Mah? I know there's different like. One of my exes studied Arabic in college, and that's what she was telling me. That's what I heard from her. Or something like that. Knows you better than you think, dumbass. Smart mouth. But yeah, here we are, waiting on Moiz. He's my co-host. I got to give him the link first, dude. I got to show him that respect. Have any of you guys recorded Max Cavalera before in studio? Yeah. I didn't fucking think so. When you record Soulfly, then you can get the link first. But you never will, so you never will. I'm sorry. It just be like that, dude. It just be like that. Yeah, I guess I will. I guess, dude. Because you asked so nicely. Sounds vaguely familiar. Yeah. I think get wherever he wants him to. Yeah. I think so. I'll laugh my fucking ass off if Bilal boxes him up. Because, dude, hey, man, like, Jack Della, he has good boxing. He does. He has good hands. Especially offensively, man. He strings his combos together real nice. He's nice, dude. Defensively, he is not Pernell Whitaker, rest his soul. God rest his soul. He ain't Floyd. He gets hit. Bilal's developed a pretty good jab. I don't want Bilal to be a tough guy, but to me, he's just been in there with better, more dangerous fighters and done okay, gotten his grappling going. I think the fact that he's competent on the feet presents enough of a threat where it's like, oh, because if Della just is worried about the takedowns, yeah. But if he's got just enough, just that jab, just that frustrating jab, he's got a fucked up nose, get his nose all jacked up, get his mouth open, get him mouth breathing, gas him out, cook him. It is not unusual to be loved by anyone. Here he is, boys. The Packy Plunderer, the Norwegian Nightmare, the Audio Annihilator. I can't think of anything else, but here he is. I was talking about him for a while, and fucking here he is, Smart Mouths. My friend and co-host, Moiz Audio. Hello, cutie pie.
Howdy, cowboy.
One of us is in deep trouble.
We're going hunting, yeah. We're going hunting some crocodiles in the
You hunting
swamps.
crocodiles? Shit.
How's the crocodiles in Louisiana? Swamps in
Where you
the
where you hunting
swamps.
a damn Moiz? Where you hunting a damn crocodile in Norway? Damnest
No,
thing I ever
crocodiles,
heard
no,
before.
go down to Louisiana, baby.
Holy shit. That's a long haul now. You better pack you a book or audio book or something. That's a long flight,
Yeah,
bub.
we're gonna do a dome thing, man.
Well, hell yeah, I hope so. Shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, yes. How in the hell are you, Moiz?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
That's better than
Yeah,
bad, dude.
yeah. It's better than bad. Little sore in the legs, but it is what it is. Did some squats, so
You didn't record shit and shit, Zach. I recorded in Richmond, Virginia. What do you think about that? No, I'm just playing. No, well, I did though. Good to see Zach and everybody else in the chat. Moiz, you know what I'm gonna ask you first, dude. How
yeah.
are you, man? How is life? You said okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
What's the weather like today over there?
It's okay. It's a little warm and some wind, so yeah, it's good.
Nice, nice, dude.
It's good.
What do you think about this card, man? What do you think about this pay per view? Give me a letter grade and give me a fight you're pumped
Um,
about.
uh, good matchmaking. Uh, all fights are somewhat um, somewhat even in competition. I don't see any big disparity between the levels of fight, except the short notice fight, of course. But yeah, yeah, it's time for passing. It's time for passing.
Thank you, sir. Yes,
That
indeed.
that's that that's all I'm gonna say, man. It's time for passing.
Let's get lost with the passing of time. Ah, let's do it. Well, Moise, it's good to see you. It's good to see that you are Carlton today and not a shriveled alien from Men in Black. I like that avatar. And yeah, nice and clean and dapper and fresh and preppy and elitist. I like that style. Uh, let me drop some more links and then yeah, just the floor is yours, my friend. Smash the like button for sure. Great to see you guys in the chat. Getting ready for 315, dude. We are on the eve of it, boys. Tell me something good, boys. Or not. Psh, psh, unreal. Unfucking where there he is.
Yeah, sometimes technical difficulties happen, so it's nothing
It's
I
all
can
good.
control.
It's all good. I mean, you're
So,
broadcasting from a fucking frozen wasteland, so I understand. It's all good.
yeah, you know, um, before the UFC event, we have the what you call it, PFL. So we're looking forward to that. That's fun. That's your trash MMA. Good fun. Lower level fights, high action. So great way to warm up for the big kabosh. UFC 315.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell, I reckon I do. I reckon I do know what you're saying, boys. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna get around to watching it myself, but y'all heard it, man. Anybody listening right now? If you like, if you just can't get enough of MMA, check it out.
So did you do you have control over the weigh-ins? Did Bruno Silva still
I don't have
miss
control
weight,
over
or
shit.
did he?
I don't. He looked like he was like laughing and snickering and shit. He looked fine. It looked like kind of a just like, nah, dude, I don't want to cut the rest of this. And he's just like, fuck you, fuck these weigh-ins. And he's just like, I'm good. Here's what I am.
You
160.
know,
Take it or leave it, dumbass. It's like, golly, that's what it kind of seemed like to me.
did he go back and cut, or?
Hell fucking no, dude. He was laughing and smiling shit at the weigh-ins, like throwing up the peace sign. Like, all right, dude.
And the Zahabi fight, that was some weird stuff going on, I feel like.
Yeah, speak on that, Moiz. What do you think about that?
I don't know. It's the only headline I'm reading is weight issues forces one change. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah. Lean with it, Black Excellence says, where are all the white women at? Well, brother, if you're in America, you usually don't have to look too hard to find them. Just look for go anywhere bougie and like soccer mommy, anywhere like nice and clean and bougie. You can usually find a good chunk of white women. That's what I would say. But shout out to you, man. Hope you're doing well. MMA holes, what up? What are y'all doing? Sent, dude, thank you, man. You're my friend now. I'm just kidding. We were always friends, but we're just better friends now. Yeah. See that? Now you see there? Starbucks. Anywhere bougie, Starbucks, Wegmans, fucking like Whole Foods is always a fucking winner. Yeah. Just that's what I would say. All right. The homies are flooding in, dude. I gotta fucking patch these barrages into the matrix here. I guess we'll go in order. And I guess this guy's my friend, so I'll fucking give him the link. What's up, Buster? Speak to me. Talk to me, Goose. Oh my god, dude.
Who's that?
Oh my god, this DC fucking Wi-Fi. Jesus Christ, what a nightmare of a city. Nah, man, but shout out to my dude Aaron the doggy. We'll introduce him when he gets his audio situated. I'll introduce the counselor. What you know good?
Hi.
Howdy. How in the hell are you?
Pretty good, but it's hard to eat corn on the cob when you're missing fucking teeth.
Hell yeah. Try and eat something with no fucking teeth. Yeah, that's all good, man. No worries. I'll let you on. Matlock, good to see you, man. How are you doing today? How's life?
Oh, fucking busy as hell, but here I am.
Oh, the shot. I love that. I love that, baby. Well, you know what I ask everybody? How you feeling about the card, letter grade, and what fight are you just fucking real stoked for?
It's a good question. I think it's a solid B minus. It's not the greatest card in the world for a pay-per-view, but it's not bad at all.
Right.
I've seen worse. Fight am I looking forward to?
Hello.
Hello to you.
Greetings from Capital MMA in Washington, D.C. I'm waiting for Sustained MMA. He was supposed to be here at 3 p.m. Eastern. He has not made it yet.
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah, maybe he's coming tomorrow.
Maybe he'll never come.
Maybe. So Mick, I was challenged to a fight by an MMA capper named Sustainability MMA, I believe.
Oh, wow.
He's in the dome
I
for
think
some
it's sustainable. Yeah, sustainable
MMA. Sustainable MMA. I'm sorry. He is 35 years old. He works a third shift job, so life's not going great for him.
So it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable.
His finances are not sustainable, ironically. And he also, tell me if you've heard this before, he's a capper who censors his wagers. So he's betting big.
Dude, I'm about to. Are you fucking unit shaming, bro? Dude, I'm about to drive to Capital right now, dumbass. I'll see you in about 2.5 hours, dumbass.
I am unit censoring. I am unit censoring shaming. Yes. If you censor your units and put them out as if you're an expert, I will shame you every time.
Yeah, my problem with you with censoring is if you are actively saying that you are wagering anything at all of a substantial, amount, or you're saying that this is a big wager here, and then you censor it, that's kind of stupid. If you just want to censor, it's fine.
You fucking cocksuckers are never gonna know the thousands that I drop on these bets.
Because here's the thing, like every single person who censors their wagers, it's really interesting. Every single person who censors their wagers, not one person who doesn't, has the secret sauce to gambling. They're great at gambling. Every single one. It's crazy. Maybe that's what I need to start doing, is just censoring my wagers, because then I will never lose a bet. Because they all are incredible gamblers, these guys. And they all have huge bankrolls, these guys who censor their wagers.
Hey, Aaron.
But the solution is to put the nets, from your books, put the net win loss. Then you don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, I mean, but maybe sustainable MMA is just in traffic. I'm not sure. The weather's a little bit crummy. It's Mother's Day weekend, so maybe some families.
Hey, Aaron, can we for the people listening and everybody on panel, can we get a little rundown of did y'all discuss a rule set that you're going to follow, or like I'm assuming this is going to be like a club fight?
It's definitely street fight
a little bit if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. So originally we were agreeing on stand-up only, but he wants to use jiu-jitsu, so we went to a mixed martial arts rule set, bare knuckle, but we will have wrapped fists.
Ooh, are you gonna are you gonna do wraps, like wrap your knuckles like you would before you put on boxing gloves or tape or whatever, or are you just are you gonna leave it bare knuckle like bare knuckle boxing?
No, we're gonna leave it bare knuckle like bare knuckle boxing. We want this pure. We're just a couple of 35-year-old fellas, who are just gonna throw down. Like he used some strong language, calling my arms noodle arms.
Ooh, don't you ever say that about my Jewish friend. Oh, don't you ever say that.
And then he asked me not to bring a gun, which I proceed to say.
Sustainable, bro. We've never had a problem before. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with a man saying, let's fucking fight, and the other man saying, all right, let's fight. I don't have any problem with that. But like, Aaron is the last person that is gonna fucking shoot you, dude. If anything, I was worried. Like, that's why I asked you if you want to back up, because like I will come there. Like, I'm not sparring anybody, but I'll come there to like make sure you don't get jumped. That's what I was worried about more than anything else. Because like, if you're like that age and you're like going and was saying the things that he was saying, it's like, but you want to go have a club fight just out of nowhere over some shit talk. Like, okay,
for me saying, I know why you censor your wagers. That's all I said. And then, but he really went too far to censor. And I'll tell you when he went too far.
Zach said, are you going to dip your fist in broken glass first, kickboxer? Jean-Claude, are you and Tong Po about to fucking...
We'll just have to. No. And here's where sustainable MMA went too far.
That might be the funniest thing Zach's ever said. Sorry,
he brought up that I'm blocked by JT Lines and Liam Hicks fights. He brought that up. He went personal, okay? I am very embarrassed by the people I'm blocked by on MMA Twitter. It's pretty much the most embarrassing thing about me, okay? I'm not proud of it, okay? I'm embarrassed. I wish these people would accept me. Why won't they accept me?
I can tell how hurt you are inside by it first. I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, it's just hard. I'm trying not to cry on stream again.
I know.
By the way, if a 35-year-old man tells you not to bring a gun, you should bring two. Something's up.
Billy the Goat said, who even is that, bro? What the hell is even that?
He has 180 followers on Twitter, if that helps. And yeah, I'm just saying, and the part that was the best was he told me he was 35 because I said, I know why you censor your wagers, kid. He's like, kid, I'm 35.
I'm a man.
And that's the thing. It's like sustainable, dude. You've been in this chat for a while, and he didn't say anything in the chat for a long time. But it's like I thought you already knew the deal. That it's like it's just a bunch of dudes in there talking shit. Like it's just a good time. It's like it's just a group chat where we just fucking.
It was just giving that strong Carlos energy where he started to share minus 220 favorites. That he's like, hey, see, I told you. The Tigers at minus 200 against the Rockies for a lock. It's like, thanks.
It's just banter, dude. It's just some shit
Right.
talk. Like, come on, Rufio, hit him back. Just like throw some more
Right.
shit talk back. It's like, no, we're gonna fight, bro. Okay.
Yeah. But I guess I'll just wait at Capital MMA till 3:00 tomorrow. Then I'm going to drive back to Pennsylvania to be with my pregnant wife.
Probably a better.
Yeah.
I really shouldn't have driven down here for this. I can't believe I left my pregnant wife to fight this third shift 35-year-old who was about to announce his Patreon on the Dome chat. Like, he was like one or two more green bets away from being like, by the way, guys, I got a Patreon and Discord. Like, it was coming.
Dub Club. It's always Dub.
It was coming. It was so close, and I fucked it up for you guys. I'm sorry.
All right. Breaking news. I do see a sustainable MMA in.
Here we go.
Good.
I hope this is the real sustainable, so we
NBC?
can get some.
Because I'm waiting.
Yeah, it's him.
Whatever.
It's him.
We can
It's
get,
him.
we
Yeah,
can
it's
get the
him.
info. If he's coming, we can get his side of the story. I hope this is a real sustainable. Sustainable.
It's
That is
him.
you.
It's him. It's him.
Okay. It says it's him. Sustainable. I'm assuming this is the real you. It says device is not connected, so you're going to need to hook up your one or the other. It says they will need to connect their cam/mic before you can add them to the stream. So sustainable. If you were listening, if you can hear me. All right. So I think that's the real him. He's backstage, but you're going to need to connect one or the other.
Well, can he type in the chat at least and say what's up? Or?
Yeah, if sustainable, that's the real you, type in the chat. I'm assuming he will. If he's willing to drive to fucking DC to fight Aaron, to have a fucking club fight with Aaron.
Yeah, you said you never replied. I said my boy was down if you all had a. So now I have to bring a 205-pound friend with me for his friend?
I'm not a 205er, but I'm about 240.
Okay, like I have to. Is this a double date? What are we doing here? You're not going to do shit. Like, shut the fuck up, sustainable MMA. Who the fuck are you? I'm not bringing a friend for your friend to kiss. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're not showing up.
If his friend is gonna be there, I will show up there and just like be the second man, and we can both me and his boy can like double ref the thing.
Yeah, you guys can like talk or something because his boy probably isn't even mad. His boy's like, wait, what? You're arguing with someone on Twitter because you censor your bets? I'm kind of on his side.
Right. It's like
he's gonna be like, boy, like, you imagine being his boy and be like,
and
hey,
that's what made me think like, okay, is like if he's gonna try and jump you, like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that doesn't fucking happen. But like,
yeah,
if y'all,
like
I'm not gonna stop
friend.
y'all. Like, fight it out now. Like, I don't give a shit.
Sure, it's never gonna happen though. He's not even showing up on the stream. I'm gonna go into my house, and just enjoy my life. I guess, I'm just gonna go. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm shocked that another internet fight I was challenged to is not happening.
Yeah,
really shocked.
So you're all time. You're like 0-5.
I'm 0-0 and like 12 at this point. I've had like 12 people threaten to beat my ass, and it has not happened. Like, it has not happened ever, and it's never going to.
Okay, all right. So I'm assuming.
Page is fucking great.
Hey, time out, y'all. I'm assuming this is the real sustainable. I wasn't going alone. I understand that. Fair
okay.
enough. Okay. So,
Brandon Conklin. What a white trash name. Fucking no wonder you work third shift, you fucker. You would be a fucking Brandon.
White trash. I resemble that remark.
Good Lord. Your child you have partial custody of must be humiliated by you, Brandon. God.
Moiz says I'm 90 pounds. Says I got your back too. Like, but I'm not like I'm not
I
going
don't
to
need anybody to have my back. This man is not
like I'm just
Brandon Conklin is not going to do shit except type. He can't even get on the fucking
We're not
stream.
about to go and have a Donnybrook at fucking Capital MMA. Like,
yeah,
we're
like
just gonna make. If I go there, it's gonna be to make sure that the one-on-one goes down in a fair manner.
He thinks I'm setting him up to get beat up by a bunch of like greasers. What the fuck? This fucking dude, Brandon fucking Conklin. Good Lord, you are the new Brandon K.
You can bring someone else. We just gonna have ourselves a fair fight, and that's all it's gonna be.
He's not gonna bring shit, man.
fucking Murder Inc., the Jewish mafia.
Oh, there it is. He said noodle armed again. It's definitely him. Brandon
That's
Conklin.
That's him. Well,
Brandon
hey,
Conklin.
sustainable. Do you want to come on? It says your devices are connected, so you're gonna have to figure out a way to get through that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to connect to your work Wi-Fi.
You should be able to. Are you on your phone? You should be able to if you're on your phone. If you want to come through.
Isn't he a content creator? Does he not know how to get on a stream? What are we doing?
I mean, I don't think Aaron. I'm not going to speak for Aaron, but I don't think they would. Aaron, he says, are they going to allow y'all to do that?
We got a boxing gym right down the street.
There you are.
Right on H Street. It's a very busy street there. Brandon Conklin. You're not going to show up. Who gives a fuck? Keep censoring your bets. You are poor.
I mean, Aaron will fight you, dude.
Like, honestly, this is fucking ridiculous.
He is a nerd. Like, I'm a fucking nerd.
It's true.
But
yes.
he will fight you.
Like, you are the one who is not here right now. You are not here right now. Okay, I don't care. He's answering every question, but where are you? You're not here. Your 205-pound friend's not here. You're never showing up. You got work later at like 6 o'clock. Your life fucking sucks. Like, you're 35. Like, it's over, bro. It's over. Click, 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 click.
So
pull it till it clicks.
So let me see. Where do we go from here? Now sustainable.
Can we continue to flex on
I guess the question.
Let's get to the pay-per-view. This guy is a nobody.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no point if you're not. I'm not even going to say you're not going to, but if you're not going to, then there's no point in talking about this anymore. If you're going to fight Aaron, then there's a reason for us to keep talking about this. If we're not, then we are going to press
He can't get the time off work. He can't afford the gas to come here. Like, none of it's happening. It's never happening.
But I will give you, if you want to, I will give you the chance to come on panel, say your side of the story. Let Aaron know if this is going down or not, but he's there and he's ready. So if you, and again, I don't think Aaron has a problem with you bringing someone to make sure it's not, but you don't have to worry about Aaron fucking shooting you. Like, that's
Jews don't carry guns, bro. Jews don't carry guns. And you saying that lets me know you're not about this life, man. You're not. You're looking for excuses.
Dude,
you're
not on YouTube.
You talk too much.
Like,
see, it's everything. Look, we're done here. Let's go on to the pay-per-view. Right. Brandon Conklin, thank you for your time. He ain't about this smoke. He's a bitch. Let's go.
In any case, like I said, sustainable. If you can get your audio and stuff together and you want to come on and say your piece.
He can't even answer the question to his text. We're good. Let's talk about this shitty pay-per-view. It's better than talking about Brandon Conklin.
All right. Well, we got a panel. We got a pay-per-view. Let's just dig right into this mugger fugger.
Yes, sir.
He said he just wanted the okay first. Okay.
Get out of here.
All righty. But yeah, if you want someone there in your corner to make sure it just goes down fair, just let me know, and I will go there.
It's never happening. We're talking about fairy tale shit.
Can we please go on with the fight?
Nah.
Hey.
Well, shout out to the 10 people in the building. We are just over an hour into the stream, and we do have a big pay-per-view, so let's launch right into it. Brad Katona, who looked like one of the worst on the scales, but he usually does look like that, versus Bekzat Almakhan. I will start this one off and get it right out of the way, and then we'll go around the horn in clockwise order. I'm going to pick Brad Katona, dude. I don't have a ton of confidence in it. I just think he's going to end up being like the better overall fighter and just kind of ratting his way to a split using his experience. I think he'll get the crowd nod a little bit. And yeah, I think he'll just kind of like fucking scurry his way into a 29-28 split. So Katona for me, but not nearly confident enough to bet it, and I just don't care a whole lot about this fight, honestly. Carlton, what do you think?
Pass.
Excellent. Matlock.
Yeah, I echo a lot of the same. I hate to do that, but I just kind of feel a lot of the same way you do. I think the best. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, the best. I feel like the best bet would be to bet it by split all around. You'd probably get plus 250 to plus 400 out there. I'm sure, like you would do on normal splits of closely line fights. If you feel like I guess the value's on any side, you can take the dog. But you just see it too many times where it just fights his way to a split. He starts gnawing at the cheese in the third. He makes it really, really ratty, and it's not fun to bet on Greg Katona. And I really don't know much about this guy as far as his level of. I don't feel good about it either. So it would be a pass. But if I was going to bet anything, it'd be split.
Right on. Joey DFS, we think.
Yeah, that's the
So-
right way to deal with Brandon Conklin comments at this point. Bring them up and say nothing.
First off, I just want to say I hope everyone's doing good. TC, my boy. Moiz, what's up? Oh my God,
Hey, Joey.
I can't see who's
Joey
above me.
DFS.
I low-key can't see who's above me, looking like Jimmy Kimmel. And then my boy Aaron.
Ooh, you're going to find
dog.
yourself in court for
What up,
defamation.
Joey?
My boy. My
What
boy
up,
ain't
sir?
scared of shit. That's
Not
my
a
dog.
thing. Definitely not words.
Exactly.
Oh, he's telling me
So-
that Matlock looks like fucking Jimmy Kimmel.
I know,
No, I
dude,
couldn't tell. You're above me, and I
Yeah.
couldn't tell who the hell it was because my vision sucks in small images.
Now,
But
do you?
he-
All right, you want to spar, but you want to do it bare. That ain't no spar. Do you looking for a club fight? You looking for a club fight?
Adios,
Hey,
amigo.
Mean sneak, Joey.
So I'll get to this breakdown since it's this joker in the comments wants to just use words.
literally.
So
Beat
yeah,
poet.
I'm passing on this fight as a whole. I think it's gonna be a decision from what side. I'm slightly leaning Amakan here. Just slightly, but if Katona can mix in the wrestling, I think he can get the nod on the decision.
Right on. Aaron, what do you think about this Clayton Joyka?
Ooh, it's a good curtain jerker here. I think that this is Alma Khan's chance to really step into the sunshine like Juliana Miller last week. I told you guys, I tried to warn you about Juliana Miller. I told you she's a killer, and now she's proven that she is. She's over 500. So let's go, Juliana Miller. I think Alma Khan is the side here. I just think Katona at this point, how old is Katona? 35?
30s, maybe?
Got to be mid-30s.
Yeah, he's probably 35, probably about Brandon Conklin's age. So life's over at that point, clearly. So, yeah, it's done for Katona. It's a wrap. Give me Almacan. Buy deck.
Nice, dude. By deckening. Well, you know what, Bo? Why don't you kick off? We'll go in reverse order, snake draft style. The one that had a little bit of controversy on the scales. What do you think about Zhong Yong Lee and Willie Cat Santos?
I think this is one of the closest fights on the card. I think that I like Lee's striking from the technical perspective, just because for Santos, I think he's going to leave himself open. You were talking about Jack Della and his kind of lack of defense. I think Santos has a similar issue. And I do think that, I believe it was Moiz who brought up the uppercuts of Lee. I think one's going to land on Santos some point in this fight after Santos maybe starts to overcommit to grappling a little bit. Maybe second round TKO for Lee.
Interesting. Valentina, what do you think?
So I will tell you, TC, Santos did not look good on the scale. And
Bag of bones.
from what
Bag
I've
of bones
seen, he
MMA.
did not look good. He might have a potential cardio dump after round one. And I think Lee's athletic ability and his striking ability, late round two, early round three, TKO for
That's a little more of an Asian accent.
Pretty
than,
much.
Like you kind of sound like you work in a laundromat, but that's okay.
Joey, you sound like a faggot.
Hey, yo, play that.
I love you, Joey.
Hey, I'm the president.
What's up with the faggy voice, though?
I don't know. I did terrible on the.
He was going for Valentina. He was going for
Bag of bones
Valentina.
See,
account.
the accent was fire. Take it back.
Bag of bones. That accent was fire.
Bag of
Oh
bones
my
account.
god.
Who has a faggy voice?
You
Joey.
do.
Oh,
you know what? I
That's
like
just from
Bag
the-
of Bones.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's just
Joe, it's
the
Joey,
ripple effect of the
dude.
triple chin.
It's Joey's accent there.
Right.
Panel, anyone smoke Little Yellow Rocks?
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, I never have. I had a dude try and sell me crack, but I refused.
Well, are we talking about
Dude,
moon
what was
rocks?
that like? That's wild. What?
Yeah, dude.
That's a wild story. You got to tell that sometime. Oh my god.
So
I mean,
I had a
it's not much of a story, dude. I was fucking.
That's-
It was actually where I worked, dude. It was a bar / restaurant, and it was after work, actually. I was like hanging around, and me and my brother and his friends were in there. We're all drunk as piss, and like I go to the fucking bathroom, and a dude that had been fucking like hanging around one of the games, like talking to us and shit, he like tried to fucking sell me crack in the bathroom. I was like, what?
That is exceptionally wild.
That's the story. Like that's what happened, and
That is so wild and random. Oh my god.
yeah.
I had a dude try to sell me heroin once,
Nice.
That's pretty
So-
bad. That's really bad, actually.
and he also the way he
Hey,
brought it.
You want to take
the
some
way he-
brown sugar?
Yeah. So the way he brought it up was so casual. This guy must have just loved heroin because he was like a giant dude. I worked with at a gas station back in high school, and his name was James. He had an Xbox on layaway, so that's how his life was going. But he was like, "You want some puppy chow?" I was like, "What the fuck? What?" And he's like, "You want some puppy chow?" I was like, "What? What? Like, did your mom make some like I don't know, like like that Chex Mix with like peanut butter in it and shit?" He pulls out a bag of heroin. It's like, no,
Right,
sir.
dude.
Like it was a lot of
Pushing,
heroin,
dude. Pushing
and it
that
did look,
dope.
and it did look, and the reason they call it puppy chow is because it looks like dog food. I didn't know this. It did. Can confirm.
Interesting.
Imagine watching UFC 315 on heroin. Might make it better.
I'll take
see,
your word
bag of
for it.
bones.
I'll take your just bag of bones fucking comments, dude.
He called it puppy chow. It's crazy. I was like, holy
I
fuck.
am looking out at this bag of bones chat, and I am alive. Let's see, dude. I'm having the stream of my life. I'm having the stream of my life right now. Now
Those are
who
very
is
good
next
streams.
on Lee and Santos? Joey, did you go?
Yeah, I got told I had a feminine voice.
Oh
Yeah, you
dude,
had the
I
whole
forgot.
accent.
I must have I blocked that out. Matlock, did you go on Lee Santos?
You're talking about the Asian with the "Hi guys" versus
Yeah.
Daniel Santos. Yeah. Hi, I'm Chinese. That's my yeah. Okay. So I know he's not
South
Chinese.
Korea.
Yeah, I'm
South Korea.
yeah. He doesn't like it fucking matters.
Korean.
We don't care. You remember we're in the Asian hate chat still, right? So
I
we're okay.
forgot
Maybe
about
you,
that.
bro.
We're
Yeah,
all
so I'm
under
gonna-
dot.
Yeah, so I'm on. I already put 2 units on Santos, who's a favorite. I'm probably gonna go back for 2 units more. I don't trust this guy. I don't give a fuck about the narrative of just one fight. Hyder Emil should not be knocking you out in a minute 5. Fuck that. I'm going
That's
with
fair.
the Willie cat. So
You
that's
act like
me.
Hyder Mill's trash.
He's 35 years old,
That
and
don't
this
mean
guy
shit.
was. That don't mean shit. This is a lower weight class, and this motherfucker got ran through. And the aggression of Daniel Santos is something I'm confident in. And it backfires, whatever. There's no way I would ever take this guy at chalk at this point. But if it gets, if you got him at plus money on the Korean, hey, good for you. You can either easily hedge back or you can just let it ride and you're in a good spot. So I'm on Santos.
But Santos was getting fucking. He almost got chinned by fucking Castanedas at 35er, while Lee was fighting guys at 55. Now Lee's at what 45, and Santos' fat ass can't barely make 45.
Hey man, I already said my piece. You're more than welcome
I'll just get my
to
piece. It's all good, man.
go to Koreatown. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Don't make me catch you outside.
Kill him, Mick. I got your back.
You want none of
Why,
this.
you want me to kill this?
You
You want me to kill this fucking?
I got old
Philly
man
little
strength.
crap?
Fucking 6'5".
You know what, Mick? Let's go outside, and after that, we'll get a beer.
That works.
Well, one of y'all gonna have to do a good bit of driving for that now.
Yeah, no shit.
But who goes next? Moiz, tell me something good on Lee Santos.
No, I gotta pick the Korean. Short notice for Santos. It's just a better counter striker, so I guess Santos will be more predictable the longer the fight goes. So maybe it's a split decision. Maybe we'll see. But it's a fight that will go 15 minutes. So yeah, give me Lee by split decision.
What's over 2.5 on this fight?
Whatever it wants to be.
Nice.
I don't know.
Thanks.
You know what, dude? I think I'm gonna drive to Capital MMA and just fucking fight you myself.
Yeah, well, I'm here till 6.
Nice.
Unbelievable. What a waste of my day.
Aaron, the over 2.5 plus 100.
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting. So I bet the over 2.5 on the Bo Nickel RDR fight last week. That really turned out well.
The under 2.5 minus 135.
I think someone's getting knocked out in this one personally.
I think so too.
That was my lean.
I think so too, and I think it's gonna be Lee. I don't have a strong lean on it, but like I think Lee's about to get knocked the fuck out. I just like everyone. I wish everyone best of luck, but like everyone seems to be so involved with this greasy fucking alley fire, dude. Like
it's because there's no grappling. They think no grappling's going to be involved. They think they're just going to sit there and.
They're probably not.
Yeah.
They're both fucking dumbasses. They're both.
I do worry about. I will say this. I worry about Daniel. The one thing that you could say, I worry about Daniel Santos accepting position if he doesn't. That's bad. It's not good.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a classic. Like, oh, dude, this dude looked like shit, and he almost missed weight. And
is lean with it, Noah? That sounds like a Noah comment right there from Lean with it. Is that Noah?
I don't.
That's a
think
wild
so,
comment.
Noah has zero compunction about making wild ass comments and putting his name on it. And
no, I understand, but we know how Noah feels, especially about Asians and their significant strike rates.
I mean, I guess you're making a pretty good. I think I need a little bit more evidence before.
All right, well, we'll find out.
But again, I think Noah would have no problem making that comment.
No, that's why I'm confused.
Yeah,
that's why I'm confused. Maybe that's why he's doing it though. Noah's like playing 4D chess here. He's like, they'd never think I would hide my words like this.
Maybe.
Where's Jack MMA?
Jack MMA.
Yeah.
Jack Attack. Jackie Boy. Jackie
Smelling
Boy.
perfume.
I hope that Jackie Boy is living his best life. And again,
I do too. I miss that dude. I miss Jack a lot.
Brother, I mean, you're kind of yeah. I mean, I miss him too. Like
this whole year. I feel like this whole year I haven't seen.
You're bringing it up right now, and it's kind of like it's breaking my heart and pissing me off at the same time. Like it hurts my heart that Jackie Boy isn't around more. But I hope that he's just living his best life.
Yeah, I still talk to him in the chat in the DM. I still DM him, but that's not the same thing. It's not the same.
It's not the same. But I just I believe
I'm not trying to throw the show off course. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, but since we're off course, I mean, I believe deep down that Jack is just living his best life, going for hikes in the fresh air of his perfect Shire, Northern English, countryside, going on hikes, making honey,
making honey. That seems like Winnie the Pooh.
He's like making honey, smoking weed. That's what I hope Jack's doing.
Nice.
And just making money. Good, but he's still top 3 on Bet MMA Tips. I know a lot of motherfuckers around here worship at the foot of Bet MMA Tips Mountain. Well, homie, Jackie Boy is still at the top of that motherfucker, top 3. Now, Miha, Jack,
yeah.
YouTube.
Oh my God.
Says, yes, YouTube. Mike.
What the fuck is he talking about? Is this on YouTube? What?
Well, we're at the point now where it's like that
it's over.
that will disrupt the show because I'm trying not to let this thing drag on too long.
No, we've moved on from the fight that will never happen.
But you know what the deal is. You know where Aaron is and whatever. Oh wait, shit. Did everybody go on Lee Santos? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're pretty split on it.
Well, you know
Which is a
what?
good fight to
Let's
split
just
on.
stay right in the fucking alleyway because this is another just oil drum fire that is just right down the way, dude. You just go a little bit further into the alley and you will see a group of vagrants and ne'er-do-wells, homeless, bums, whatever the fuck. You will see them huddled around this motherfucker. And it's crazy because I see people so fucking involved on Lee and Santos and Silva Power Bar, and you are just fucking asking for it. I don't want a goddamn thing to do with it. I think Silva might knock Power Bar out, but no thanks. I could see Power Bar winning a decision. If he's the first dude to knock out Silva after fucking Pereira couldn't do it, and I don't know though. GM3 almost knocked him out. Pretty much did. So yeah, man, the pick is Bruno, but I don't know, man. I'm so low on Power Bar anymore. So yeah, I'll go with Bruno here. What do you think, Moiz?
Yeah, I got Silva by KO. I think he
wish,
knocks
brother.
him out round 1. I think so.
Reed, I wish, brother.
Don't listen to these other cappers. Oh, he doesn't want to be there. Blah 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 blah. He had an interview with UFC Brazil. He explained what's been going on. So he's been dealing with the stuff and getting help from psychiatrists and counseling, and is ready to be good old Silva. So
Fucker.
yeah, so what happened was that he had 4 losses, right? Every fight he had a panic attack inside the cage. So
So he's undefeated when he doesn't have panic attacks.
yeah, so I doubt he'll have a panic attack now. So he's good.
Dr. Moiz.
Yeah,
Dr. Moiz in the building, everybody.
God.
Yeah, me and Dr. Root.
Oh my.
Interesting.
So, there you go.
Beautiful breakdown.
Round 1 KO. Let's go.
I expected nothing less. Bullet Valentina. Tell me something good.
So I actually didn't know that part that Moiz just said, and you hear all these fighters that actually do go get the help they need proper for their counseling. Like Petrosky did it, Pat Sabatini did it, and probably a bunch of other fighters I'm probably missing on. But if you notice, when they come out and say, "Hey, I've got the help, I need it," they come in there with a clear mind. They usually come back with a bounce back type of performance and tend to get on maybe a couple fight win streak. I'm not worried about the weight miss personally. Oh well, he said fuck it, fuck him, I don't give a shit. I think Bruno is going to knock him out within the first 2 rounds. If you're getting knocked out by a grappler your last fight, and Dustin, yeah, Bruno should be able to clip him. I think after you get badly knocked out twice like that and you continue to come back, which I'm kind of shocked, but they even allowed him to come back after those 2 knockouts right away. But yeah, I got Bruno.
Right on. That's pretty word up.
Damn right, G.
Aaron the doggy. What do you think about this fight here?
Yeah, I'm on the Power Bar side. I think that Bruno is checked out. I feel like today further kind of confirms that bias from my perspective with the weight miss and not caring about it. I just don't think he's got that fight in him. He might not get brutally knocked out, but I think he gets TKO'd somewhere inside the first 2 rounds where he kind of just turtles up and looks for a way out. And then everybody's like, how is Power Bar the first to finish him? Because the guy who got through Pereira, he's not walking through that door. And I don't think Power Bar is great, but I think in Canada here, I'm not sure his record in Canada. I know he's lost in Canada, but still, I think that gives him the edge here. I think he TKOs him in round 2.
Yeah, what you just said is exactly why I can't bet Bruno. Counselor, you want to wrap this one up?
PASS pass.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Hell fuck yeah.
Great prediction.
Hell yeah.
That's why we pay you the big bucks.
Motherfuckers pay me nothing. And you know what? I'm not paying these books anything. And I clearly had this conversation with Timmy in the chat. This is a shit fight between two fucking bums that are washed the fuck up. It could be a dual knockout for all I care. Someone's going to get hurt, and it's going to be retarded.
Yeah.
Fucking Powerbomb could be beating his ass, and then Bruno throws up one fucking wild shot, it's over. That's what happened against Stolfus. He got in the booth, and then fucking took one clean across the chin. Just shit fight.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Hey, your new BFF's on fucking Power Bar too.
Oh, good.
Best buds forever. Bag of Bones likes Bag of Bones agreeing. He likes it. Bag of Bones likes that as well. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, it's just a fucking oil drum fire. No, thank you. This one ain't much better to me. I think this one is gonna get silly. Navajo Sterling and Ivan Erzlan. See a lot of people just all over Sterling's taint. I guess I'm gonna pick him, but dude, if you tell me that Erzlan beats him, like either out grapples him or like maybe even clips him, dude, I don't know. I need to see more from Navajo Sterling before I can back him. I guess I'll pick him to win, but dude, I don't know. Something about this fight is weird, and it's just too fucking low level, man. I just need to. But both of these guys are pretty unproven, and Erzlan has not had a good showing. So we'll see if he can get on track here, but I'm just going to have to wait and see first. Pass for me for sure. I'm going to pick Navajo, though, for the win. We went in regular order last time. Matlock, what do you think, Bo?
Yeah, I've been looking to fade Navajo Sterling since he got in the UFC. I think this guy is an absolute can-crushing fraud. Thing is, I don't know if I can trust Ivan Erslan. I'm right on the fence, though. My finger has been hovering the money line on him all week, and I just don't know if I'm going to get there. So I'll pick him, but as far as betting, yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to pass. But the pick will be Erslan.
Like testicular nut sacks, Professor? Sacks, is that the kind of sack you're talking about? Maybe. I don't know. What do you think, boys? No, but Aaron, what do you think? Are you want to rub sacks from the back with Professor Dimplemeyer, or do you want to not do that?
I also want to fade Navajo Sterling, and it will happen. It's just not here for me. Erslan, just too small, too shitty. And I just doesn't pose enough of a threat in the grappling. I think that Navajo concerned. I think Erslan could clip him, sure. But this is like super low level, no bet. But Navajo should win this one, probably wins it by decision because he's not very good.
Indeed. True enough. Shevchenko, what you're thinking?
And the crazy thing is, I actually do agree with a lot of the things people are saying. He will be a fade in the future. I'm honestly waiting for them to give him like a good wrestler, grappler, and then to see if he actually has takedown defense or not. I'm not going to have to worry about that in this fight. I think he's too calculated. He trains. His main training partners are Izzy and Olberg, but primarily Olberg. So, that's a good partner to pretty much be training around with, getting rounds with and different striking looks. I don't know if it happens round one, but somewhere under 2.5. He's gonna now. I think he's gonna catch Erslan with something. It might not. It might be a pre type of stoppage, but like, yeah, I think yeah, he's my first leg anyway, and the parlay I have going. So yeah, I got Sterling. Still contemplating knockout or decision. I do agree with Aaron. If it could go to decision, Sterling could just circle around the cage, throw jabs, maybe have the better striking numbers, where Erslan just tries to throw power overhands and potentially just gets countered. Yeah, I got Sterling. Outside of the parlay, I don't think I'm going to touch any other prop.
Yeah, there's a world where that leg is going to be the easiest thing in the world. And there's one where you're just going to be clinching if it's just a tight, two gassed guys at the end kind of fight. Hopefully it works out for you, though.
Moiz Audio. How do you feel about this fight, sir?
Yeah, Arslan, he just walks forward and tries to take a head off. And if you rewatch the Thomas Narkun fight, he just waited, and landed the perfect counter and knocked him out. And same is gonna happen here. So, uh, but I think it's gonna be round two. Naval Sterling round two KO. Yeah.
I like that prediction, good sir. I really do.
Yeah, he's a knucklehead. He just walks forward and face first. So the counter will be there. So
You
and
can't blame him. He's fought with a lot of Polish people, so
yeah,
kind of stupid.
and
yeah,
I know
but
he got the new haircut for it.
getting knocked out by Thomas Narkun, who's a grappler, BJJ guy. That's bad. That sucks.
I know TC said he'll be right back. Everyone went right.
Yep,
Yeah, I
everybody
think
went.
so.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no-
they agreed
Okay.
it was a shit fight.
I'm
Alright.
back. This is we're still on
Yeah, Moiz just
Yeah,
did
we're
his
done.
prediction
Sterling
on
and
Sterling.
Erzlon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Good shit.
Al Jermaine wins this one.
Hey, out of the frying pan and into the
Probably.
fire with just these fucking dumpster
Good
fires, dude.
God.
These fucking alleyway extravaganzas, man. Kutalaba and Bukaki. Give me the better fighter here in Ion Kutalaba to just fucking Hulk smash this motherfucker. Modestus is a pretty good striker, I guess, but he's pretty chinny and injury prone. He's fragile. He's very fragile. So yeah, give me the Hulk smash here. Moiz.
Yeah, I got the Kuralaba ground and pound KO. Huge difference in grappling upside there. So goes for the single leg, sweep the leg, gets him down, and starts raining elbows and punches. And the referee steps in, and I cash my bet. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah.
No
That'll
tape,
be-
no tape study needed. Well, I did actually. So
Is this gonna be the I told you with 1,000 U's? Or what is it?
No.
You gotta let us know what that fight is for you. And also, dude, I don't mean to bring the show to a screeching fucking halt here, but you used to do this. You had this gimmick on the show where you would drop a carousel fight, and you just haven't done it in a long fucking time.
Yeah,
dude.
because
I'm just wondering if
the
you're ever
whole
gonna bring
thing's
that
a carousel
back.
now.
I'll bring it back. But the thing is, the carousel was on. If you watch the ONE FC, the first fight, the women's fight, that was carousel. You know what I'm saying? That was hilarious. So yeah, maybe in the future. So
Ooh,
we'll see.
Well,
future.
But again, I do believe Kudelaba should be way higher favorite than what he is. Usually, Modestus is very low volume, right? Let us check UFC stats. Let's check his average. How many punches he lands? Usually a point fighter, so Modestus.
he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some power. He's got some pop in his punches. Like if Hulk just stands there and brawls with him and fights like a dumbass, like Modestus could hit him with a pull counter. Like he's got a pretty good counter punch. Like he's not
He was
bad, but he's chinny, man.
Yeah, he was outlanded by Zach Pauga. He was outlanded by Marcin Praknia. So yeah, I think Ian Koiralaba is gonna get the job done. So wow, incredible. Max, he has like the potential he has for landing in 15 minutes is 60 strikes. So yeah, that's nothing. So give
Yeah.
me Yankuto Laba by smash, ground and pound, and we get rich, I think. So
Right
let's
on.
go.
Let's go. Best of luck to you. I like Ian too. Joey, before you go, yeah, sustainable. It still says not connected. It's kind of late in the game for it today too, dude. So sorry. I did want to give you the opportunity to come on here, and in the future, I will will give you the opportunity if you haven't linked up yet. But kind of like we're in the middle of the card now. It's at this point, it's just gonna add a ton of time to the stream. So I'm just gonna say no at this point today. But I will open the opportunity up in the future for sure. Now, Joey, what do you think about this fight here?
I don't got the best history predicting Cutelaba fights as a whole. I might be 500. I might be under. Who the fuck knows? But one thing I did say on the show Tuesday, I thought the line on Cutelaba would be a tad bigger. You know, he's fought the better level of comp. I feel he's more well-rounded. You know, he has power in his hands and he has good wrestling. And he has sneaky BJJ. You know, Bukaki, whatever people want to call him. I think he's the faster striker, you know, better straight punches, decent takedown defense. You know, everyone's saying, oh, he looks good since, you know, he came back. Pragnell and who was it? Sequeira, who was a punching dummy in 2 fights, which I don't think he's landed over 10 punches in. And I wouldn't say I'm impressed with that. Yeah, he's showing more killer instinct, and he's going to probably need it. Because if you don't match fire with Cutelaba probably gets a round 1 finish if you don't match with it. So your best chance is to match it. I think the under. I think someone's going to get finished. And I'll take this with a grain of salt. Whoever I pick is probably the opposite. Because I don't got no good history with Cutelaba. But as a pick, I'm going to say pass, but lean. I'm not going to lie to you. My mind has been flip-flopping. I'll say more upside of an early finish, as I'll probably say Cutelaba. He could catch him and then ground and pound him, as Moiz said. That's actually a good overall lean.
Okay, what Ern, what do you think?
Oh, I'm concerned with this trust in Jan Cutelaba to fight smart. Like, I'm sorry, but it's why he's lost a bunch of the fights he's lost, because he's an idiot. And he's not the least chinny guy himself either. I think the first takedown will tell us a lot, or maybe the second takedown attempt, because if Jan gets him down and Budeskis or Bukowskis gets back up and then stuffs the second one, then what? Like, I think Modestus can kind of frustrate him. He's going to be longer, quicker, moves better. I think on the feet, he's got some advantages. And one of those advantages is that Jan is willing to kind of mix it up on the feet after he gets frustrated if his wrestling isn't working. Now, if his wrestling's working and he just kind of becomes a takedown ground and pound machine, it's going to be a round 1 or round 2 finish. I agree for Jan. But I think Modestus is going to actually frustrate him and just get another decision win, or Jan might walk himself into a KO. But I'm going to slightly lean with Modestus, but I think this fight is super close. And everybody being on Jan and the line not moving, I hate looking at that, but I've seen everybody's on Jan. Everybody thinks this is Jan's perfect opportunity.
I've been torn, Aaron, for the longest fucking time.
It feels like most people then. And like, I can't remember the last time there's this much massive trust in Jan Cutelaba. I find it concerning, considering he didn't look that great against Ruslan.
Sustainable. Oh my God, dude. For the last time. I'm starting to lose my patience with this. Bro, it's not letting me add you to the stream, and it's too late in the game. We're almost halfway through the card. Yes, you can continue to watch on YouTube. You should be able to do that, but it's not letting me add you, and you keep trying to add. It's not happening, dude, and it's annoying to have to keep kicking it from the studio because it won't let you on. I'm sorry. I can't add you today. It's too late in the game for it. You are welcome to watch the show, and in the future,
ready for
I'll let
work.
you on. But dude, it's just, I'm sorry. It's not happening today. I apologize.
Hey, Brandon, maybe try another time.
I keep booting you because there's nothing to add. It's not letting me add you to the stream.
This guy is
for whatever
special.
reason.
Stop trying to interact with him.
Please,
He's literally
if you want to watch in the chat, if you want to talk in the chat, if you want to listen, that's fine. But it's not letting me add you today. So please stop trying to enter the studio unless you can figure this thing out.
TC, we need to save those beautiful vocal cords.
That's cool. You can keep watching. That's chill. That's fine. But just stop trying to join the stream because for whatever reason you don't have your shit hooked up right, and I can't add you. Sorry.
Nobody has even spoken about you in 40 minutes, dude. Rent fucking free.
Hey, Brandon, leave my boy TC alone, man. He got to take those vocals for tomorrow.
I don't know, but just
All
knock
right.
it off for today,
I'm just
dude.
gonna I'm gonna dip
Jesus.
I'm gonna dip anyways. But like then that will avoid Sustainable trying to interrupt the show anyways. But thank you for having me as always. I'll
No
probably
sweat,
make it on tomorrow for the stream finally. I had people over last week. But hopefully I can make it on tomorrow. Joey, Moiz, Mick, everybody.
Talk to you soon, bud.
Later,
Talk
dude.
to you later.
All right.
Shout out to my boy Aaron the dog.
Legend.
Now, did everybody go
No,
on
but
Kutalaba?
I mean,
Matlock, close it out. Closing arguments
yeah.
for
So for Iwan Kutalaba, what do I really think? I think that it is scary. There's a lot of people on him. I'm really torn. I think I'm close to putting either a half unit to between a half unit to a quarter to a full unit on inside the distance. I see a plus 148 out there for him. You have a fighter that's an aggressive fighter versus one that I feel is really tentative, and I think it plays into Iwan Kutalaba's favor. So yeah, he's the pick for sure. I understand the apprehension from others wanting to get involved. I feel the same way. So we'll see where it lands. But yeah, he's the pick.
Chaka Bra. Kick this next one off. Jasuda Vicious and Jessica Andrade.
Yeah, I know where you're going to land on this. Same situation last fight. I don't. I know. I'm really tempted to lay some Andrade dirt on this, but man, the size bothers me. There's a lot of things that bother me, but it's such a disrespectful line. So at this time, no bet unless someone can convince me otherwise. But I'll go with Jasmine by a stupid decision. I don't know. I want to take Jessica Andrade one last time.
I know exactly what you're saying. Valentina, what do you think about? Well, I'm pretty sure I know where you're going, but go ahead.
I'll say this before I pick. I am not an Andrade hater. I picked her in fights. I made plenty of money with her on fights, and I just like her at 115 personally. I'm not saying she can't hang at 125. It just gets harder when you're going against girls who do cut down from like 140 to 150 to get to 35 or 25, and especially when previously in other matchups she does tend to struggle versus forward pressure strong wrestlers, and that's why I only believe. But if you tell me if she stops a takedown early, and I'm hoping she doesn't, live bet the fuck out of Andrade. I hope I'm wrong on that, but if she stops the takedowns, her eyes are gonna light up like a fucking tree, and she is going to throw bombs, which I hope I'm wrong on. For the love of God, for my parlay, because I got not Andrade. Oh God, no. I got Jazzy J to finish my 2-leg parlay with her and Navajo Sterling, and maybe it's a later round 3 to a decision, because you've seen in other fights where Andrade can get like that little leg over the arm and potentially ground and pound it. So that could happen. But yeah, I got Jazzy J. But people tell me that they're on Andrade. I don't hate it. I'll be real about that. Potential better live bet.
Nice. Moiz audio, what do you think?
I got Jasmine by ground and pound. So yeah, nothing much more to add. She'll get the takedown when Andrade goes for the hooks. Duck under, or she can just bully her down if you think about it. So if Andrade's first layer of takedown defense is try and fight the hands from the hips, but when she's down, her first layer is not to try and scoot to the cage, is actually try to power out. But then she gets tired because she has issues with her back. She had injury for her L4 and L5 spinal
Brother, I've been there.
discs.
A fucking chiropractor over here.
Yeah, so when you start messing with this that low near your hips, then try to use your upper body to lift and move around. It becomes very difficult. So
Well, I can tell you all about it. I can tell you all about the L4, L5, L5, S1. I
yeah,
mean, if
tell
you
us,
talking
tell
about
us.
talk now, I
Yeah,
can tell you all about that. I mean, you
yeah,
can.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, and it's something you can rehab from, man. I literally did it. But yeah, it's a long road, man. It's something like,
Yeah.
and it's something that like can very easily get flared up before
Yeah.
because it's like basically when that shit happens, it's a disc that's basically dissolving, and you have to wait for it to completely dissolve, and then you have to just like it's just like pain management at that point because there's
Yeah.
nothing there. There's no cushion in between that and the nerve. So. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gnarly, dude.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
that's
mean, I
why.
get it. I get it, but go ahead.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
quickest way to age is to have back problems. You automatically age 25 years.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll turn you 40 overnight for sure.
Yeah, that's why she's gonna get finished by ground and pound, either in round 2 or round 3. So yeah,
Yeah, I worry
ground and
about
pound.
To Joey's point, I do worry about the weight difference and her. The reason why I think I could see Jasmine just taking her down, and after she doesn't like getting hit for a while.
There's a height difference. So,
It's a
like I said
problem.
in the chat, what weapons does Jessica have here? An overhand right or a body shot? But Jazzy, she can just grab a Muay Thai plum and start landing knees and transition to a takedown from there. So many
And she's
paths
a
to a
fucking
takedown.
tough hillbilly too, man.
Mhm.
Natalia Silva put a fucking beating on her, and she took it like a man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just don't think
that's true.
she doesn't have the one punch power of Jessica though. She just doesn't.
Yeah, I just think the weight
Jessica
class is the
rocked her
biggest
shit
issue.
too. So yeah.
That's true.
I mean, we'll see. Hey, dude, Jessica, like, I don't know, man. Like, Moiz, like your points about the back are, I mean, they're legit. Like, I literally had the same shit with the same discs or whatever. But like, dude, she's still got it. Like, if you don't think so, you haven't been watching her fights. It doesn't mean she's gonna win this one, but like, this is the best fighter that Jasmine's ever faced, and like, she's not going to be able to fight Jessica the same way she's fighting these other chicks. Like, she's going to have to go to the grappling. And I think if she does, she probably wins. But I think there's a world where Jessica just not, everyone's like, Jasmine's so tough. It's like, who's she fighting that's really going to crack her besides Natalia? And she got tuned the fuck up. Like, Tracy tuned her up. You tell me Jessica can't fucking hurt her and knock her out, please. So, yeah, I think Jessica got a good chance to win it. But, like, I get it. Like, Jasmine should be rightfully favored. So I just wish everybody best of luck. I know, dude, people are. If Jasmine loses, oh my God, is that going to be the parlay buster? Because everyone is up her fucking snatch. But best of luck. That will do it for that one. Now, this is another Canadian darling, Mike Malott and Chuck Buffalo. Andy, brother, kick this one off, Mr. Griffith.
Yeah, I want to take Chuck Buffalo, and there is a world where Chuck makes this a fight. I just think this is going to be, the Sum 41 theme song, walking out, motherfucking Canadian piece of shit, fraud, gasser, fuck inside the distance. I hate fucking Mike Malott, but I think he's going to get it done here.
Right on. Right on. I just don't know about this one, Bo. Valentina.
TC.
What are you thinking for this
I'm
fight?
gonna tell you what I'm thinking, good sir. Do you remember the last time I was so confident on a dog and
Yes, I remember this.
and it was Dominic Reyes? I'm
Yes.
honestly feeling that same type of confidence with Chuck Buffalo. I said it on Tuesday. And look, he trains at a good gym. You know, he goes, trains out in Florida, and he trains with Bilal. So you telling me if Maud's going to win this, he's going to try to keep it standing for 15? Fuck no. Not with that. You know what I know about Canadians? They cannot take hits. They take a hit, they get red as shit. You keep hitting them, they bleed easily. And I do think within the first 2 rounds, Chuck Buffalo is going to chin the fuck out of Malott. I really do. If Malott can't get it to the ground, he's fucked. I really do. Like, I'm not interested in all his wins. You're like, oh, Malott is. Malott hasn't really even fought anybody all that good outside of, name value, Magny. He was winning, and what happened? His cardio dumped. And Magny made him quit, and he shell up. If you don't get the takedown versus Racky is going to chin your ass.
Yeah, I think Magny beats the shit out of Chuck Buffalo.
Oh, so do I. Like, outside range fight, I don't know. Like, this nowadays Magny, I don't know. This nowadays Magny's slowing the fuck down. Like, if you give me, like, prime Magny, oh, yeah, it's a dance show decision, but look, everyone's saying, oh, Chuck Buffalo stinks. Okay, he's only lost to Prates, who just fought in the co-main, which, he didn't look good in. But ideally,
Didn't he fight Blood Diamond?
Yeah, that was short note. That was a weird
That was pretty bad fight.
That was a weird ass fight. Like, he rocked Diamond in that fight from what I remember. And look, I'm sorry, Malott has power, but he's not the striker of Chuck Buffalo. And I think Buffalo's gonna knock him out within the first
Buffalo has never been subbed, which is interesting.
Carlton, what do you think about this fight here? Carlton Banks.
Come on, Carlton.
Yeah.
Speak into the microphone.
Wake your ass up.
Yeah, Molasses Malott. He's a quitter, so I've already bet Ratke at plus 200. So
let's go.
So now I have to deal with the props and get a juicy line there. So I'm very satisfied getting a plus 200 money line odds when I know the fight will be volatile and one guy is kill or be killed, the other guy is a quitter. So
I love you, Moiz.
Quitters always. I love you, Joey.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
I am gonna laugh my fucking ass off if Chuck Buffalo gets bodied in this fight because he is the public underdog. I mean, you want to name a greasy capper ass, they are on Chuck Buffalo. So yeah, I want nothing, Nathan, nada to do with this shit, dude. I'm gonna pick Mike Malott. I think he just wins a greasy grappling Canadian home cooking like greasy split, dude. I don't know, man. Like, I get Chuck Buffalo as an underdog, like in general. I think the line is a little wide, but I would still put him as a dog, man. Like, I think he's tough to cap for me because look, dude, like that semi win, it's not like as impressive as some people are trying to make it to me. And Blood Diamond certainly isn't an impressive win. Prates is a good loss, but it's like that still doesn't tell me a ton about the guy. Like, he's weak to the body. If Malott goes to the body, I think he can hurt him there. Like, everyone is just all over Chuck Buffalo. I get it. Like, he's got better hands than Malott. Like, Malott bleeds easily. He fucking leaks from his nose easily. So there's no way I can parlay that motherfucker. Like, but I also think people are just like overhyping Buffalo a little bit, over beating Semi the Jedi. It's funny. Everyone wants to fucking drag Semi the Jedi through the mud, but then they want to act like it's the best win when fucking Chuck Buffalo beats him. So I don't know. I think the truth is somewhere in between. Give me Malott to grease one out, but no thanks, man. I wish all the best of luck, boys.
Thank you, TC. I appreciate that, good sir.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bet on this, so I definitely hope Chuck Buffalo gets it done. I just feel like Dominic Reyes, it really didn't make sense to me at all why he was a dog versus that. I don't. But with this fight, there's a volatility there for sure. And I think Mike Malott's last 2 performances, even going to decision on Trevin Giles, I don't know. Well, we heard it in the Dome, though, folks. If you listen to Timmy, who's the coach of who was it? Do you remember that, James, TC?
I do not, sir.
He was talking about how he coached somebody that was the trainer for, I don't know, he knew somebody like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon and said that Mike Malott overcorrected last fight. And this fight this will be the one where everyone sees how great he is. But I'll believe it when I see it.
Everyone's so cocksure on this fight, dude, and it's
unreal.
It is volatile as shit, man.
I'm going to laugh when Racky knocks him out and then he gets on top of the octagon and starts middle of fingering. everyone in fucking Canada.
Oh, that'll be a post interview. We got to see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's God. There are so many dumpster fires on this one that everyone is just so involved in. It's hilarious. I'm gonna be calling the fights on pub and just kicking back with my popcorn and see what happens. Benoit Saint-Denis, and Kyle Prepelec. This should be the fucking smash spot of the card. Like, dude, Benoit, if you don't clean your plate with this motherfucker, and I mean early, I'm going to have to brand you with the fraud, Bo. I'm going to have to take that old fucking, like, what is it, Dutton Family Ranch. I'm going to have to brand your ass, dude. You're a fucking fraud if you cannot clean up Kyle Prepelic. Now, I don't think he's been knocked out before, but he's an old jobber. Like, a Benoit ground and pound wouldn't shock me at all. I think it's probably a Benoit sub, like a club and sub. But, dude, take care of this dude. If you are worth your fucking salt at all, this should be a Benoit drubbing. Carlton, we think.
Yeah, it's a dumb fight, so I'm gonna pass.
Church on Sunday, brother. Joey, are you gonna pass? What would you Benoit? So yeah. Joey, what do you think? Are you getting greasy with Benoit? Or are you just gonna pass as well?
I might try to look at some lines to where to see what them props I can get. This type of line is almost like some college football tune-up. Like it would be like your Arkansas Razorbacks going against like Alcorn State A&M.
Yeah, dude.
Like if you're telling me, like, could Benoit chin him? Maybe, but the guy never been chinned before. Has he fought anyone high caliber as Benoit? No. But if you're telling me Benoit cannot get a finish under 1.5, or shit, even round one, just take the motherfucker down, loosen him up a ground and pound and get a sub. I don't know. I don't usually add motherfuckers to a blacklist, but he might have to get added to a blacklist if he can't get this finish early. My personal opinion.
Dude, I'm saying, like,
I only have one fighter on the blacklist, and that's Chelsea Chandler, and she's out the UFC. But yeah, if he can't get the takedowner and just do what he want and get a submission, and maybe I'll look at the submission props, see where that's at. Which I'll go on to the next person, and I will check the submission. Now he's a minus 1,400. Jesus Christ. Benoit by submission minus 110. So they're minus 110 sub, plus 125 on the KO. The inside the distance stats redonkulous at minus 625. Jesus Christ. If I don't think it's a submission, I'm probably just gonna pass. Fuck
yeah, dude. To quote my favorite side character from Sonny the Lawyer, I don't think I'm going to do anything close to that. Speaking of lawyers, Matlock, are you going to get greasy with Benoit props?
Yeah, I was going to say that it's crazy to go from Dustin Poirier to and not to Moicano to this guy. This is a wild fucking dropping competition. I've never seen anything like this. This is insane. Yeah, minus 1,400 suggests that the under 60 seconds is live. Like, that's what it suggests. This is a crazy fucking line. No, I'm not getting involved.
That's true. That's true.
Benoit Saint-Denis to win in 60 seconds or less, plus 600.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even worth it.
No.
The issue here is that Kyle is a southpaw, right? So there is some form of.
What is it by decision? What's that?
What's that?
Joey knows it.
What is it?
No, what is it? Plus, what's his?
No, I'm asking what the question was. I'm sorry.
Oh, what's his decision prop?
Oh God, it's fucking gonna. His decisions plus 550.
There you go.
That's the bet.
I'll tell you right now. If you tell me he goes to a decision with this guy, not only do you need to take him out of the top 15, you need to give him like 3 other fights before you even consider putting him back in top 15.
Yeah, Kyle is a southpaw, so you know what? I'm gonna say something really crazy. I think Kyle will actually win round one based on his
Ooh.
southpaw weapons. Head kicks and leg kicks, and so straight lefts, and so yeah.
I mean, Benoit is no defensive mastermind. We've seen that.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I like it, boys. Good stuff. We can press forward here. The next fight up is this one is, dude. I actually haven't heard a ton of people talking about this fight in depth, and I guess I get it because there are other fights that have drawn people's attention. But like, dude, people are talking about Buffalo and fucking Mike Malott more than this fight, and it's kind of crazy. Like, this is one of the more high caliber on paper matchups on the whole fucking card. And it's just kind of getting like overshadowed. But let's dive into it a little bit. Alexa Grasso, the former champion, and Natalia Silva, the rising superstar. Yeah, so will her rocket continue to go to the moon, or does the former champ put a little bit of a roadblock into it? I'm gonna kick this one off and say that this is the tough one for me because I do not like Natalia Silva. Like, as a fighter, she's good. I just think it's not that she's Christian. I have no problem with people being Christian. I was raised Christian. It's that she's just goofy. She's got that goofy little buddy Jesus energy, and she's just fucking annoying. Like, she just gets on my nerves. But, I get it. She's a cutie pie, and like, she's a fucking good fighter, and I think she should probably win a volume-based decision. Like, I think she'll just throw more out there. She'll have the moments probably. Like, I think Alexa has better hands than her, honestly, or it's about the same. And Alexa does hit pretty hard. But she's kind of low volume, and like, I just feel like Natalia is just gonna win just be the better outfighter, and just kind of tune her up in a point fight. So give me Silva decision, but man, it was tough passing on that Grasso line. Like, I do think there's some value on Grasso. The grappling is close, and she's pretty opportunistic. That's how she got the fucking belt. So yeah, I can't lay any kind of chalk on Natalia, but I think she probably wins. What do you think, counselor?
Yeah, so I would say that if this was a 5-round fight, I'd be much more interested in Grasso because it's a 3-round fight. There could be a chance that Grasso doesn't pace it correctly in the first round and actually drops the first round, and then it becomes difficult for her to regain momentum. I think I agree with what you're saying with the volume. And more so than that, there's been the last couple of fights, especially when she had the belt and then the draw. Well, the draw, she won the belt. It was a great submission, a great moment in her career. The draw, and then this last fight, there's just key moments in fights where she really drops the bag for me. I just think there's different things going on with takedowns, position, things she should be doing to really advance on the scorecard, and she just doesn't do it. And so that's really where it comes down to me. So I don't know if I'm going to get involved, but I would say Natalia Silva's side, and that's a well pick.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, no, you're probably right. I don't hate her. She's kind of annoying. But yeah, she good. Sustainable like Silva, so she should be minus 900. Yeah, it is an easy pass for me, dude. Joey?
I honestly do wish this was like a fight night, like main event, because I actually want to see how Silva's cardio go in 5. It's a great step up to see, if she does beat Grasso, she's going to be on a very short line of potential fighters to get the title. And I think to beat Grasso, she's going to have to show more of her overall well-roundness, where she showed a lot of outside of the UFC. She's gotten away with just striking and striking. Grasso's a good boxer. When she decides to let her hands go, she can strike. And if Natalia is really gonna, win minutes in this fight, yeah, I think she can have success throwing kicks, mixing in 1-2s. I'm telling you, I do think she's gonna be the one to shoot first. I'm firmly believing that. Because what's Grasso's kryptonite? It's, the takedown defense at times, her accepting the bottom. And I heard someone mention takedown. Natalia Silva to land half a takedowns at plus 220. And if anyone knows about Natalia Silva,
Half a takedown.
half 0.5 of a
So
takedown.
one takedown gets you plus money. Great.
Plus 220.
In the morning.
Especially a girl who's shown grappling ability outside of the UFC. Was against good level competition? Probably not the greatest. But ideally, if you're telling me you have 7 submission wins, you telling me you can't mix in a takedown here and there against a girl who's going to try to throw simple 1-2 phone box type jabs? Like, I'm going to take a sprinkle on that plus 220 on the takedown.
I could see her hitting a takedown in like the third. Like she's won the first 2. She's kind of coasting. Grasso tries to get a little over aggressive, and she's just, nah, let me secure this one. Boop. And just takes her down.
My famous takedown prop, the first one of the card until tomorrow more come out.
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but I feel like Grasso does not have incredible takedown defense.
Nope.
Like, I feel like she can be rather, not easily, but I feel like she can be taken down. Yeah, I like it. That's fucking greasy. That's crazy that's.
And I said, like, I think on Tuesday, this is like more of a Hail Mary. I think the takedown could happen more than the Hail Mary prediction. I said Natalia Silva to win by sub, and her by subs plus 800.
Right on. Hell yeah. Carlton, what do you think?
Not unusual.
Yeah, Silva. Volume, footwork, kicks, punches.
Any takedowns?
Silva by decision, 29-28. Let's
Moiz,
go.
do I get a takedown, Moiz?
I don't know.
I want the confidence words of the Moiz.
Look, Silva got subbed by Bleda, right? Remember Bleda fight?
She won that fight.
Yeah, but she got sub round 1, and somehow, the ref didn't stop the fight when she was stumbling, towards her own corner. Her face was white because there's no fucking blood there. So, her athleticism saved her that night, I guess. So,
give me one
it's
takedown.
It's a common theme, She tries to avoid the grappling for some reason, and I think it's because the fear of losing minutes there. So, yeah. So it's a decision, unfortunately, and Grasso has a strong guard game, so lots of submissions. So that's the only thing I fear for Silva here. If she does too much of those spins, and Grasso takes her back and chokes her out, so it is possible. It's live. Let me see what the rare naked choke for Grasso is. Usually I don't watch. I can check. I don't usually check, but I need to check it because it's a bet I must play because there's always a chance. Because she spins, right? So if she spins, then the chance
you said rare
is there.
naked choke?
Yeah.
On my book, it's plus 1350.
Okay, in my book, it's let me check. Alexa Grasso, fighter number 1, rare naked choke, 2,300.
Jesus Christ!
Holy smokes!
So,
Well, hey,
yeah,
go. Sorry, go ahead, Moiz.
Yeah, so I'll take a punt there. Yeah.
Nice. Well, hey, let's address it, dude. Homie Noah, shout out to you. Says, address the elephant in the room, the fatter ass theory. So, boys, can we get a ruling on this? Matlock, counselor, can we get a ruling? Who does have the fatter ass between Natalia Silva and Alexa Grasso?
Probably Silva.
Ooh, probably, yeah.
She probably got some Brazilian cake.
We're gonna say
but
Silva.
I'm not gonna lie, Grasso, she's Latina.
Grasso, she's got a white woman ass,
Yeah, she
does.
6
o'clock.
Yeah, it's kind of flat.
Right on, yeah. So Silva,
Yeah.
Hey, by the way,
Sarah Jessica Clark,
we're talking about Bleda. Guess what? She's fighting fucking Jamie Lynn Horth in June. So get ready for that.
Yeah,
I'll be
in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Jesus.
I have no. Isn't that a terrible fight? Jesus Christ.
I'll be going to Bleda.
Well, in any case, we are running a little late, and that's my fault. But let's just press forward from that. All that Jamie Lynn Horth is. In any case, Moiz, will you kick off Aldo and Zahabi if you don't mind? What do you think about the whole weight shit, and what does it matter?
Yeah, the weight stuff is confusing, and you know what? I gonna lean with Zahabi by split decision. Yeah,
It does kind of
that's
seem
the
like,
way of the world.
Do you see
yeah,
Muslim fighter?
yeah, it seems like the
I don't
setup fight
know.
of the card to me. Joey, what do you think?
Aldo's one of my favorite fighters all time. But that weigh-in, when I heard they were changing weights and the way Aldo looked, he looked like dog shit. Absolute dog shit. And I saw why. I was like, wow, yeah, now I know why they changed the weight and go up. This I'm gonna use this as my one pure double pass. I'm picking Aldo as a fan, but I can't put money on this fight. No chance.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a smart thing to do. What did the counselor?
Yeah, because I will always pass on fights because I'm a positive net better, and fuck that shit. This is a fucking pass. I agree with Joey. If Jose Aldo loses this fight, I think it's time to put the gloves down because it's not a fight he should be losing. But he did not look good, and I don't like the weight change as well. It's just not good. Nothing about this is good for his side. So
Split this fight to finish split decisions plus 275.
yeah, probably has a chance.
I can see that, man. It just feels like a setup, man, and I want Aldo to win. He's bucked that trend back before, and he's actually like, I don't know if is he the younger fighter here. I know they're both like.
Who
I mean, he made
Aldo really
he made Jonathan Martinez look pretty foolish.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't know, man. Like, God, if it was even a couple years ago, it's Aldo all day. But then he's probably not going to get Zahabi's probably not getting an Aldo fight a couple years ago. It just feels like this is like, okay, we're catching Aldo at the right time. I don't think he looked quite as bad. I'm not quite as I don't think he looked quite as bad as y'all, I guess, but it's still not a great look for an older dude. It's like so many miles on the tank. I gotta pick Zahabi because I just feels like they're setting him up, but I can't bet on that shit, man. Like, I don't know, man.
At the weight class where he is arguably the best fighter ever.
I don't like Amin Zahabi. I feel like he's just a coddled little, like, we're gonna get these guys these easy matchups, and like he can just kind of slow point fight his way out of it. He has some pop in his punches, but like, I feel like he is. I'm so ready for him to get his fucking ass whooped because I just feel like he's such a low volume. He just makes fights lame, and I just don't like his fighting style at all.
Would you be worried about Canadian nepotism here or no?
A little bit.
Absolutely, dude. Fuck yes. Are you kidding me?
Plus
like
George St. Pierre is going to be in his corner.
Dude, I'm saying like he is not like what most people when they're like, who's the Canadian fighter on this? They'd be like Jasmine or Malat, but it's like, dude, he is one of the most Canadian fighter. Like he is the tri-star dude on this card, and they've been pushing him for the last couple of years and getting him these like winnable matchups and shit. And it's just, yeah, I want to see it in, but I feel like for some reason it's just not. So yeah.
How do these guys survive fighting once a year? I don't get it.
I can't do it.
I think, like you mentioned, the nepotism.
Unless they have a good job.
But how does he's got to be doing other stuff then. And we're saying, how can you physically survive fighting once a year, if not less?
Right.
Probably a coach of some sort at his brother's gym.
Yeah. Right. He's a gym rat, just always rolling around, keeping everything loose, doing it a little bit here, a little bit there. It's just, I don't know. He just seems like a little project, like a little fucking UFC pet project, and it just annoys me. But it is what it is, man. General taking notes. Shout out to the third people in the building. This is one of the better traffic streams we've had in like a month or something, boys. We've had double digits for most of it. So shout out to everyone that's come through and made it a good one. Now I think everybody did everybody go on that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yes. Cool. Thank you. I will kick this one off. I need to add that what's it called? Media asset. So I can show what all the parlays are for the podcast this week. But the first leg of my podcast is right fucking here. Give me the champ. I think she retains. I think she's the better fighter. I don't think she's washed like everybody's saying. And I don't think Firo is like the next fucking level of MMA. Like, I think she's a good striker, like a good point fighter, and I guess she's got decent power, but like, I don't think she's better than Valentina, and I think Valentina is just gonna win a pretty solid decision here. Maybe gets a finish, dude. I don't know, man. I want to see what happens when she gets the takedown. I think she's gonna get a takedown here. If Jennifer Maya can get one, she can fucking get one. And I think that I think Ferro is going to kind of get exposed. She hasn't really been able to against some of these other fighters, but I think Valentina is super focused for this one, and I think she still got it. So yeah, give me the champ to retain. And it was a little wild to see her at dog money, man. Like I think people are getting a little excited over this one, wanting Ferro to be the one, and people have been riding this Ferro hype train. This is our chance to get gold. So it feels like a little bit of that, but nah. Champ bucking the another kind of public underdog in Firo for me. But Joey DFS, what do you think?
I was at Furrow's last fight versus Blanchfield, and only thing I learned was, okay, you can stop a grappler takedown who has no traditional takedowns. What are you going to do against a fighter who can actually get you to fuck down? And I said on Tuesday, I was actually curious what the over-under on takedowns is. It's at 1.5 minus 190, so they're fully expecting Shevchenko to definitely get in and mix in some grappling. And that was the biggest question. What is fucking Furrow going to look like off her back against a fighter who has levels of grappling ability? And I told y'all, I do believe if she can get there, get that fight down early, she could tire out Manon Furrow. And I think Shevchenko could finish inside the distance. And I actually like Shevchenko by submission. Maybe some like head and arm type choke or rear naked.
Right on. I know, dude. I know. I kind of got in trouble with Instagram, so I gotta stay off that shit. Damn meat market, just a bunch of whores on there. Big titted, big booty whores. It's a place of devilish temptation and evil. But nah, man. Let's go to Matlock. What do you think, Bo?
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think Shevchenko's the side. Manon Fierro is a good fighter. No doubt about it. I do think if this fight gets to the ground, it's gonna be a problem. Valentina, shut the fuck up, dog. Sorry about that. Valentina Shevchenko, the bullet, is I think she's gonna expose Fierro if that hits the ground. I mean, there's a world where she doesn't, she's loses a step, I guess, and gets pieced up. I don't see it. I think that this is Valentina, and that is the side, that is the value, and that would be where I'm probably going to play some money at some point. So give me the bullets.
LFG. Let's fucking LFG. You only YOLO once, boys. Let's fucking LFG. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Yes, I don't know, man. Just see the champ. Like one, not just the champ, like one of the best WMMA fighters ever at dog money. I just had to. But I'll go first again on this one. This is another one where I think
no. I've got Fioro, man. So let's go.
My fault. My B. I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
My B.
No, first of all, stupid takedowns. She might get one takedown, but the physical strength of Fioro, she'll just get popped right back up. And Valentina's counter-striking is not the same anymore. It requires speed and reflexes and those those kind of traits she used to have. They're not the same anymore. So she's been trying to win fights by grappling, and she won't be able to do that here. You know what I'm saying? Shooting for her life.
I know I do not know what you're saying, but go ahead, continue.
You know what I'm saying? Alexa Grasso, only knockdown she has had in the UFC was versus Valentina. That says a lot. Knocked her down and spun her around. You saw her ass in the air, and so
I'll spin your ass around, do-si-do, touch the flow.
So when the clock ticks, after 25 minutes, the significant strike, the differential will be so high between them. So
yeah.
all Valentina can do is try and create a staring contest, most likely, but I doubt it. It's Fioro time, footwork, cutting off the cage, constantly in and out, touch and
You and
go.
every other grease ball on earth. Good luck.
No, it's what you see. It's nothing about. It has nothing to do with other cappers. Well, it's time for passing. You know what I'm saying? So
I think
hopefully-
there you go. Now that's a little more like it. I think that's what it is. I think people are getting sick of Valentina and they're like, I just want her to lose now because I
so
want somebody else.
hopefully she retires. Hopefully retires and she can have a baby with her coach as well. So that's good.
I want
Jesus
someone else to
Christ.
be the champion.
You just throw that shade at the end.
I want someone else to be the
Yeah,
champion.
Moiz wanted to make it like a happy ending story. It's like, you may have lost, but go have a baby.
Let's be honest, Valentina is not the same anymore.
You want this heinous fucking lesbian to be the fucking new face of the fucking.
But Moiz,
women's
you know,
MMA.
usually
With
with
that
Frank
fucking
Fighters trying to
witch's
fight for gold
wart
with
on her
the
chin.
So
All right. In any case, but best of luck to you, Moiz. In all seriousness, I tell you what, Bo, Moiz, Carlton, will you kick the main event off for us, Mr. Banks, if you don't mind?
yeah, Belal Muhammad from Palestine. Free Palestine all day. Free Palestine all day. The true chosen people of God. Free Palestine all day. But not on Saturday. But not on Saturday. And new welterweight champion of the world, Jack Maddalena. Sorry, Belal, but you're going down. That's what's gonna happen. Sure, Belal, you may do your stupid stand switches, but it's 25 minutes. And Jack is gonna land those body shots, and you're gonna get tired. And by round 5, you're done. Jack is not a 36-year-old or 37-year-old dude you're fighting. He's 28. He'll scramble. He has a lot of energy.
I think you might punch faster than Jack Della Maddalena, Moiz.
Yeah, and he's a fast puncher as well. So
no, he's not. That is a bold-faced lie.
So yeah, start with the body, slow Bilal down, and once he keeps, trying to take you down, take Jack down, he'll get more and more sloppy, and the finish will come. So it's a classic tale. So you'll even see a
classic fairy tale dumbass. It's not going to happen.
Rare naked choke without hooks in, like Glover Teixeira versus Jerry. It happens when you get exhausted. You'll tap instantly. So yeah, free Palestine all day, but not on Saturday. It's Jack Maddalena time.
It's fucked up, Moiz. You just gonna go against your people like it? You gonna go against your own people like it? Come on now, Bo. Come on now, Bo.
Lord, that's not my people, man. But I'm in solidarity with them. That's true. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So.
I know one solid person.
Bilal is human, so he can't take all that punishment to the body without getting finished. So look what Sean Brady did to Leon Edwards. What he did, Sean just completely destroyed Leon Edwards. He almost got finished by Leon round 5.
Yeah, what Bilal did to Sean Brady
again?
He did a ball?
Yeah, but next time, if the rematch happens,
knock
it won't
Sean
be the same.
Brady out with a jab, like and like Jack Della.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I
apologize. Go ahead.
About 3, you can't just start mentioning stuff that happened 3 years ago. People evolve. Even you evolve. You're old, so I'm saying. So,
I don't involve shit. You don't tell me
yeah,
what
you're all
involved.
involved.
I
You're all
devolve, mother. I
involved.
devolve, dumbass.
No. Stop with the nonsense.
I devolve, dumbass.
Stop with the nonsense. Stop with the nonsense. So,
I'll cinch your damn non.
yeah. And why do you think
I'll
Bilal?
cinch your damn non bread.
Why do you think Bilal lost round
Boys,
5
I'm gonna
versus
make you some
Leon?
damn non
No,
bread.
let's
I'm gonna make you some
let's
Indian food. I'm gonna
use
make
some
you some peanut
logic
butter
here.
chicken.
Let's
I'm
be
about to make you
reasonable.
some peanut butter chicken. Send it right to you.
Let's break it down. Let's use deductive logic here. It's because he got tired. You know, it's one thing to take somebody down and start, working for, guard pass and finish. But this guy, his game is just to hold you. You know what I'm saying? And that it requires a lot of energy. You know it. You've been in a scuffle in your life. You try to hold people down. It exhaustive. So
I actually got a pretty solid top game, dude.
yeah, so round 5.
Most of the scuffles I was in all stayed on the feet, and I either
So
won or
round
lost them.
5. So round 5. That's, you know what? Round 5 submission by Jack Madalena and you.
And me, okay.
Time for passing. Time for passing. Spirit, how long? Spirit, how long?
I heard that
Palestine
before.
all day. Free Palestine all day, but not on Saturday.
No, yeah,
Let's
you
go.
heard it
Let's
right
go.
there. This fucking bigot, this Muslim hatred for Bilal Muhammad is unfucking real. I have half a mind to report you to the proper authorities, but you know what? Because you're my friend, I'm not going to. So just be lucky for that. Nah, man, best of luck to you. Joey DFS, please tell me something else than
I will. Before anything, Moiz, if you do like that round 5, it's plus 10,000 by sub.
Yeah, I know.
Now I will say this before I get my pick. I think in a rematch, Sean Brady pieces up below. I'm gonna die on that train.
Yep.
And I think he would even. I'll say no. Not only
is there an outcome of a fight you hate more, Joey? Can I ask you that real quick? Sorry.
Huh?
Is there an outcome of a fight that pisses you off more than Bilal Sean Brady? Serious question.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have no money on that fight, but I was like so sour to like. I was like, damn, bro, like what the fuck. But not only I think he'll beat Bilal, I think he'll submit Shakat. I don't know why everyone's on Shakat's dick, so they can fuck off.
Oh my god, I'm about to drive to Philly. I'm about to drive to fucking South Jersey right now, dude.
Cool, let's do it.
Well, I'm gonna meet you.
You know what I like about
meet
Jack?
me in Cape May, dumbass.
You know why Jack?
We'll go to Lake City.
Yeah, you know what? Jack Madalena is a legend because he has the first layer of European takedown defense. You know what that is? The first layer of European, Eurotrash MMA grappling defense.
He's not European. He's oceanic. So yeah.
Yeah, he has it.
Shows what you know.
But he has it.
Shows what you fucking know.
Yeah,
so
what
I
is
will
it?
be honest,
What is it? What's the first line of European takedown defense?
Now Eurotrash is different.
Yeah. Now what is it? What is it? Take a guess.
I'm assuming it's like an overhook.
No, it's an uppercut.
Okay.
Uppercut. Yeah. So he checks all the boxes. He's gonna make the welterweight division great again.
So now going back to my pick, I'm gonna make it short.
Yeah, don't let this fucking plunderer interrupt you
Carlton,
anymore.
shut
I'll
your
ban
mouth.
him from this fucking stream.
Realistically, like I was hoping Bilal's takedown prop was lower. It's the highest I've ever fucking seen for takedowns. It's at over under 5.5. The over 5.5 is at plus money. Yeah, I still got Bilal. I think Jack Della does start slow. Jack Della might be the better point boxer, but Bilal, since training trims in Chicago, his boxing has gotten a lot better. And he can still chain style wrestling take down damn near anyone at 170. A lot of people are thinking maybe Bilal decision. We'll see how the cardio of Jack Della looks in rounds 4, round 5. Maybe Bilal gets some sort of ground and pound, maybe. But yeah, I got Bilal though, and still.
Counselor, closing arguments for the main event.
Yeah. I think Shafkat's camp would love for Jack Dilla to win this fight. I think it's a lot easier fight for him.
Yes.
I mean, that's just. I mean, I know Joe doesn't like Shafkat because of the Ian Gary fight. It's too bad. Anyways, I think I'm on Bilal. Better MMA fighter all around. I think Jack's better on the feet probably, but I think there's been times we've seen it. Hell, he had a grappling spout with what's that dude on Contender Series from Switzerland? What was the guys he fought? I know the black dude from Switzerland. Am I just imagining this?
Jack Della.
I can't picture the name, but I think I have an idea who you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, the guy that lost or didn't lose. It was the same guy that fought Brian Battle and got eye poked, and then they stopped the fight, and then they had a fight afterwards. Anyways,
Angelosa.
Yeah, Angelosa. He was like not struggling, but they were both going back and forth and grappling there. I think Jack was getting the better of him for a while on there, but it was just a thing where like I don't know how good he is at grappling necessarily. I know he can sub Randy Brown, and that was really impressive. I think he does pose threats to Bilal, but I just have a feeling that this is going to be better overall MMA IQ and everything. As much as I really am not a big Bilal guy, and I hope Jack, for whatever it is, that'd be awesome if you knocked him out. But I don't know, man. I just think Bilal's the side here. Don't think I'm going to get involved in it necessarily, but that's the pick. And still.
I agree. It's levels here, and this motherfucker almost lost to Gilbert Burns. He landed a lucky knee, dude. Bilal is gonna grapple fuck this guy. Jack's a good fighter. He's a good boxer. He's not I don't know, man. I just think he's getting a little bit overrated. I think it's Bilal hatred. I think this Muslim hate needs to stop. I think that Bilal is just the better fighter, and his fight IQ and cardio are just going to be way. But this whole I don't know where people are getting the idea that Della is fast or that he has endless cardio. Who has that been, dude? He looked rough in a couple fights, man, and just Bilal's fucking figured it out at this point. He's beaten better fighters than this before, and I just think he makes this look not easy, but I think he shows the level. And cash the parlay. Now I did y'all can go ahead and just kind of give your closing statements and stuff. I'm gonna get this graphic to put up that Big Show sent me. But man, thank y'all all for joining me. And Mickey, why don't you kick this off, man? Final thoughts, closing argument.
Well, final thoughts too. I forgot to mention the Basel Hafez fight is really what pushed me to the edge on this. It was dude, there's never a world where Bilal Muhammad's struggling against a guy like that. So, anyways, yeah, hope everyone does well on their bets. I don't have a little action right now. Santos is probably the one I have the most action on. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Interesting card. I don't think it's the best UFC card, but it's for a pay-per-view, but it's a really good card. And best of luck to everyone.
Joey DFS, final thoughts?
Final thoughts, sir. Like I said, I didn't give my grade out earlier, but it was a B. I gave a B type of card. We'll see how Canadians do pan out because the last other couple Canadian cards, the only ones that have been winning. Realistically, I'm not gonna lie to you, no bullshit. It's been Jazzy J. She's the only one that can somehow win in Canada. But no, my bets are gonna come out at Joe DFS betting. And if you haven't, do something for my boy TC. Make sure you hit the fucking like before the video ends. Subscribe to the motherfucking channel. He does a lot of good work for this channel. So show some love and some respect for my boy. And give a heads up, under 6 minutes until the UFC face-offs for the ceremonial weigh-ins.
Good shit, man. Moiz, Joey.
Yeah, let's.
Stubborn Mick.
What's next? Is there a UFC next week or?
I think it's a fight night.
Oh yeah. I've done some research. I am gonna go big on. Is it Gomez? Yeah, Gomez by submission. So hopefully get some nice numbers.
Well, fuck it, dude. Are y'all if y'all need to go, please go. Should we just stay on and do a live reactions to these stare downs here?
We can if you want.
It's up to y'all.
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck it. Let's do it.
So
I'm gonna go.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta take a piss.
Right
Wash
on.
your hands.
Yeah. Talk amongst yourselves.
La, la, la,
Yeah, whatever. Smoke them if you got them, boys. So yeah, let me y'all go ahead. I'm gonna get this these banners put up or these
Yeah.
graphics.
I gotta make one phone call on my other phone.
Kevin Gates over here with 2 phones.
It's a house phone.
God damn, he's got a house phone.
It wasn't
2025.
up to
That's
me.
awesome. That's awesome. Oh, you live at mom and mom, or is it the wife?
I share a house with my parents.
No worries. All right.
Yeah, I think this really isn't. It's not a shitty card. Like it's not. I wouldn't say it's the best pay-per-view of the year or anything, but there's some pretty good fights on it. There's a lot of fucking really greasy ones though, and everyone is getting crazy with them. It's like, man, been asking for it, dude.
Yeah, after that plus 11,000 9-legger I hit last time, which was amazing. Love to bring that up anytime I can. It's going to be hard for me to resist this time. But yeah, I don't think this is as clean as the last pay-per-view at all.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay, I'm gonna have to go on mute just for a second because it's gonna give some feedback when I enter the studio on this other thing to add this real quick. So hold on.
Oh, damn
Okay.
it, TC. I'm gonna tell them.
Maybe we should get Brandon in here for this one.
Let's see. Actually, only thing I'm mad about was my sports book didn't have the PFL card, or so far doesn't have the LFA card for. I was like, what the fuck?
There's a PFL card.
I think it's like them overseas ones, like the France fighters. I think.
Ugh.
I know Moiz would know better than me. And Moiz like the main one who got me betting those cards.
I think TC needs to have more real life capper fights and bring more traffic here. That was insane. I did not see that coming.
Oh my god! Look at that man.
Where we get where we have a fucking like knockoff street beefs or something like.
Yeah, we should do that. I did not know about that. I've been busy. It is prototype season where I work in my industry. I'm scheduling it crazy right now. I did not know what was going on, and I did not see that coming.
One time, my dude. What's going on,
What's up,
man?
brother?
Cheers, man. Shout out to Wine Time. Shout out to the whole pub. Yeah, man. We're about to watch the stare downs real quick, man. You're just in time, Wine Time. If you got a minute, gonna watch these ceremonial weigh-in stare downs. So like everyone's gonna be a little bit more rehydrated. You're gonna get a little bit better of an idea how they're gonna size up come fight night. The night will be tomorrow. Fight start at 6:30.
6:30, I think. One of those two.
Do they do an early prelims? For the early prelims and then
shit.
prelims?
Word
One time
up.
at the gym, you better be pumping that iron.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I need to go back to the gym. Jesus
Stay
Christ.
healthy, stay alive. Yeah, so I do got some I got some janks to throw up real quick. Shout out to my dude Big Show for hooking me up with these. You can find myself, Joey, Big Show, Mills, Billy, all on this right here. And this is the graphic. Let me get this thing down real quick for this week. Again, credits to Big Show. Going down in Montreal, dude.
How kind of Big Show to find a graphic that has the shadow over the crookedness on his nose.
Oh yeah, dude. Right.
Really?
A favorable shading there.
Yeah, because every time I see JDM, I forget how crooked that nose is.
I'm curious who's the one that fucking broke it.
Hey, dude. So here's the parlays this week for the podcast. Billy and Mills, dude, teaming up. A lot of times they show down a little with some promo clashes and stuff and some banter, but they're teaming up this week. They like Benoit and oh my god, and Bilal Mohammed. I love that. I love Bilal and Shevchenko for me. Of course, you know what Joey likes, Sterling and Jazzy J and Lee and Benoit. So Benoit and Bilal Ferda. Yeah, let's fucking go, boys. Those are the parlays this week. Make sure y'all check out the Locker Room Talk podcast every Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pub Sports Radio, and the ceremonial weigh-ins have started. So let me get that going, and also check it out on the Twitter X, excuse me, as well. That's
so to be clear, Billy and Mills are just betting Bilal. That's it. And Big Show's just betting Lee. That's it.
pretty much.
I mean, come on.
Yo, TC.
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie to you. For some reason, I didn't think about it. For some reason, I thought there was more of us on the show that outside of you. I thought we had for a parlay. For some reason, I thought someone else had Jazzy J with me.
No, dude, you're on an island, Bo.
Hey, man, I was on an island last week with who was it? Tommy P and I think.
As long as Navajo Sterling doesn't fuck it up, you're probably okay. It'll be tough.
Honestly,
though.
look, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm waiting for the matchup to fade him, either with someone with good power in the hands that can actually wrestle, or just a pure dominant wrestler. I'm gonna fade him soon.
Yeah, I needed like plus 400 to get there with Yvonne. I can't do it.
Mm-mm.
There's no way. There's no way. It'd have to be 4-1, 5-1, something crazy.
But how many 205ers nowadays do you see who's a pure chain style wrestler nowadays? Most of them just strike.
Yeah, I think cardio's a problem to be that way at that weight class.
I'll be right back, boys. I'm just going to refill the water real quick.
Wash your hands.
The water bong.
Ooh.
Nah, that's actually pretty clean. I've only smoked one bowl out of it, but thanks for the reminder.
All right, let's see. Bilal Mohammed.
That guy's such an unlikable character and everything else.
Oh. Yo, did you hear the interview that how Bilal Muhammad and Usman got into it?
No, I don't know why they would though. That's weird.
So I guess Usman was on a radio show with it was him, Henry Cejudo, Bilal Muhammad, and I forget who else. And Usman was pretty much talking in third character, still acting like he was champion. And Bilal was looking at him, he's like, "Hey, bro, snap back into reality. I'm the champ here. Like, you need to know me roll." And Usman came out saying how, "Oh, I'm not that far from a title shot." Bilal looked at him, "Bro, you're like on a 3-fight losing streak. What the fuck do you mean?" Usman didn't like it, and Usman got caught out.
That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, and I know Bilal has a win over one of them. Those are three pretty good opponents.
And I'm not gonna lie, sorry, but Usman about to get knocked out by Buckley.
By who?
Usman's gonna get knocked out by Buckley.
Yeah, it's.
And I hate to say it.
The wheels are coming off of that, unfortunately. Just
like I said, I hate to say it. Like I've met Usman. I still believe I'm friends with him on Facebook too. And I
have a lot of respect for him.
Like I respect the grind it took him to get to the title, but look, man, if you're
banned, that's it. You're banned.
It's his
permanently
knees,
banned.
man. TC, you heard about that interview with Muhammad and Usman?
Not really.
No.
With Cejudo, Usman was talking about the character.
Yeah, I heard about it.
He's like, "Oh, I'm a champ. I'm still champ." But I look at him like, bro, you're out. You're pretty much out of your prime. You're on a 3-fight losing streak. You're nowhere near getting the belt back.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think there's a lot of guys in Bilal. On his winning streak's nice. There are a lot of guys that can give him problems still. I think it's a really competitive division right now.
We got some Barbies on stage.
Shavkat gonna take the belt from him. They're trying to
Shavkat not
pull
I would,
that out.
yeah, I think he will.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
If Jack Della doesn't, I think he will for sure.
Jack is
you
going to
mentioned
win.
Sean Brady though. That's an interesting fight, Sean Brady and Shavkat.
Sean Brady's pushing to get the Ian Gary fight.
That would be a good fight.
Ian Gary.
I worry about Sean Brady getting knocked out again. That's the only thing.
I wouldn't.
I'm just worried in general, just because. How could you not? What happened against Bilal? But if he can get any sort of grappling or wrestling going, it's game over usually.
Which he would. I'm not even
Almacan looks
talking
good, man. He looks stout. Looks sharp. Katona coming up. Brad looked rough, but I mean he looks way better here.
Looks like a poor man's Peter Yan in the face.
He's so weird, dude.
I think how Katona cuts, like he's like so muscular, so when it's like cutting down muscle weight, it's like it drains.
Oh yeah, there's like nothing left to go. It just he just like starts cutting into his like face and shit, and like it looks wild. But yeah, he looks a lot better here.
Dude, I take it back what I said about Bilal. The most unlikable person ever is Brad Katona. Look at this guy.
Yeah, Brad Katona sucks.
What up, Jimmy?
You know, the worst part, outside UFC, Brad Katona is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like doing Ultimate Fighter.
No, yeah, Brave FC, for example. Yeah, the great fight versus.
When you say
Jeff
Cody
Katona.
Gibson was bullying him.
That shit had me crying. I was getting bullied by Cody
You don't
Gibson.
say that.
Brad Katona.
But I do believe
Come on.
Bexato, or whatever his name is, he'll win the bigger moments versus Brad Katona. So
Here comes Liu Kang to the scale.
Split decision.
If Mitsubishi was putting all that damage, he's pillow fisted, and then Bexat will at least knock him down each round, I think. So get the decision. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't
Let's go,
getting
Liu
shit.
Kang.
He ain't getting shit on shit.
Santos to the
Blah
scale.
blah blah.
Hey, now Santos he looked pretty rough, man. He looks pretty good here.
But he has a lot of
Pumped up.
Look at those T-Rex arms of this fucking Japanese. I'm just kidding.
Man, Lee is a lot bigger than him. That's crazy.
Go get him, Liu Kang.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Liu Kang about to knock his
Big
ass out.
size
I
disparity.
mean,
there.
Lee is just gonna counter strike,
Mhm.
just like Arce, Julio Arce do the same. So
I'm interested to see how these two look, how these two size up to each other. Silva's a pretty fucking big middleweight, dude.
He looks like Rudy Gobert that cuts down to middleweight.
You know what's weird with Silva? Sometimes he looks like he's cut, jacked up. Other times he looks soft in the muscle. It's weird.
Like he looks
Yeah.
soft when
Like he,
fought
oh
Weidman.
dude,
He on that
against
shit, bro.
GM3, he looked like he didn't work out at all. He was throwing Harvard punches in the first round.
Bruno been on and off that shit, bro. That's what I think.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. So, he looked like a broken man against GM3 before he got in there.
Yeah.
But that he had panic attack inside the cage, so
That's what happens when you cycle.
that's over.
Do your dumb thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, against the Beverly Hills, whatever it was, Jordan. Was it Jordan Wright? Dude, he looked like he was all on it. Chinny Mark.
They size up pretty well.
Oh shit! Well, better late than never. What up,
Yeah,
Billy?
Power bottom tomorrow.
What up?
What up, Billy Briz in the motherfucking building?
Man,
Chilling, dude.
I fell asleep for a little bit, but fuck, man, what happened with the Aaron shit? Can I get an update on that?
A whole lot of
Shit was
nothing.
awesome.
Big old
Uh-oh.
nothing burger. That's what happened there.
The guy couldn't
What?
get his mic to work.
Sustainable was trying to come on, but he was having trouble connecting, and we couldn't. It never happened. Thank you, bro. Thanks for those graphics. I got them up there. Appreciate it.
What are you making for dinner, Big Show?
Well, it's Patrick Corbin Day for him, so we're all gonna celebrate Tigers.
Let's fucking go,
Is this-
man.
Who's on the mound for the Tigers today? Is it Scooble?
Scooble, but it's more of a fate of Patrick Corbin. Patrick Corbin might be the worst pitcher ever, and
Ooh,
be
did
better.
Navajo?
Oh shit! My man doing the Kai car of France.
Did Navajo take a trip to Turkey?
Yeah, he got his hair.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we talked about that last time. Yes, so good for you, Navajo.
Shameful.
Yo, my boy Navajo about to knock this Joker the
It's
fuck out.
unconscionable, dude. It's just go bald with a little fucking grace, for the love of God.
Look, the second I'm able to go bald, I'll go bald. Until then, I'm keeping my hair.
Yeah, but TC though, if you had the money, disposable,
No, sir.
wouldn't you make the walk of shame like Joe Piper and
No,
Navajo?
absolutely not. No, I would just use it on other things, tighter things. I'm not ashamed of it.
Ebo didn't come out green.
As George said, it's the remains.
thing.
It's a fucking historical landmark, dude. It's the ruins of a once great civilization, dude. The remains have to be left intact.
Bacon, egg,
Fuck
and cheese.
that,
sounds
bro.
good.
If I was bald and I had the money disposable, I would fucking do it. Why not?
Vanity. Look at that line in the side of his head. Ah, fuck you, Modestus.
Kutalaba, pretty intense stare down there with Bukaki.
But he didn't come out green though.
Bukaki.
Yeah, he hasn't done that for a while. I don't think.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
This is a pseudo matured E1 Kutalaba.
Yeah, he just had to get knocked out by Ankalaev a couple times.
Nah,
Well, now
after
he's
he had
starting-
that
he's-
kid. He had
He's
that
starting to
kid.
pace himself too. He's starting to pace himself in fights, and then he just can't help himself. And he goes
There's my
crazy.
girl, Jazzy J.
She is Canadian hillbilly.
She really is.
Oh, goofy
Farm. She
bitch.
looks like a farm tough bitch. Just
Oh, goofy ass bitch.
Hey, TC, watch your mouth, man.
Nah, dude. Fuck this bitch.
she ain't ugly.
Yeah,
I'll give her
yeah.
that.
She better
She's-
get fucked up.
She's oddly.
Size difference.
She is oddly cute. I don't know why though.
She's the girl next door. Look, man. She's not like
She got the she's like Meg
sexy.
Ryan.
She's like
She's got the
cute.
Meg Ryan
She
going
looks, she looks Norwegian. You know what I'm saying?
on. Oh, here you go.
Yeah,
She
she's
looks
fat.
Norwegian.
Oh, she's fat. She's
Now,
fat.
look
She
at this.
hasn't
Look at
done-
this. Look at this
Make-
man stepping up.
Yeah.
Jasmine never.
What up, homie?
People would look at her like, yo,
Look at
look
her,
at this
she's-
little basic ass bitch.
She's fat.
She's
She's fat.
lighter.
Look at her.
Everybody loves her.
Oh my goodness. See the size difference. Oh my goodness.
That's a. Ooh.
Head
Could you
non
just
pro. Yeah, let's go.
imagine
Perfect.
like
Lined up
like some
perfectly
guy,
for that overhand. Line up
some
perfectly.
guy
for
trying
that
to ask
overhand, right.
some guy trying to ask out Jasmine. She just punches him in the face. What do you think I'd go out with a pussy like you?
Dude, she fucking Jessica gonna clip her with that overhand.
Let's
right,
go,
dude.
Chuck
She got
Buffalo.
perfectly lined up.
He's
USA
talking
in this
shit.
bitch.
Yeah, of course he is. I knew he'd be talking shit. Look at this.
USA
blows
in this
kisses.
bitch.
He plays the villain so well. He's
Trust
such an ant.
If Buffalo gets the knockout, I'm
Look at
be
her.
with
Fuck
him. My middle
you.
finger up too.
He's like, come on, boo me, boo
Is
me,
he a
yeah.
villain or is he an anti-hero? Which one?
America. He's a cracker.
I don't know.
He's a fucking villain. He was out here.
I would say villain. I think villain.
Blood
Villain.
Diamond in his UFC debut. I'm not.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. He's a villain.
I mean, I'm on that same kind of time, Jimmy. I know exactly what you mean. It just doesn't. Not as
The problem ain't the crack, but the cracker. Let's go.
Look at this basic bitch, Mike Malott. Nothing special. Just
This is the battleground fight, dude. People, y'all about to
Winner.
kill each other over this shit.
I'm gonna have money.
Oh,
I'm
on
not
my
getting involved. I'm not getting involved. Fuck this.
I am.
He's a winner.
Well,
He's a
just fuck
winner.
fun. I don't blame the dog shots. I
Community about to fucking. Well, actually, everyone's on fucking Chuck Buffalo.
he won't even shake his hand.
Great. This is USA versus Canada.
Yeah,
right here, boys.
USA.
Look at
baby.
Malott. Malott is scared to death. Malott is scared. Look at him.
Laugh about to shit
He's
himself.
pissing in his pants. He's pissing in his pants.
Yeah, some 41. We're Canadian.
He's
Isn't
pissing
Chuck
his
Buffalo got
pants.
some cauliflower. He's been doing his wrestling.
He's pissing his pants. You know what I'm saying?
Why does
Yeah.
Ben Washington he look like he has no teeth in every photo?
He probably doesn't, dude. Probably got a whole fucking.
He took his dentures out.
Kyle
really don't
Prepelec,
even
the
remember.
sacrificial lamb.
I don't even
The
remember this
card.
dude until I went to go back to see who the fuck he fought.
He's just fighting to survive for 15 minutes. This is great.
He's not surviving.
I don't even hate it, man. The man needs a check. He ain't been around in a while. He answered the call. Kept Benoit on the card. Respect to him.
He was
About to get
supposed to
fucked
fight
up,
to-
but respect.
He was about to fight tonight against Michael Dupfer in the Samurai promotion thing. So, if anything, he was still about to get his ass beat. He's just getting paid.
Oh
more
yeah,
money.
and Michael Dufort's
To
no
a
joke.
lesser
He's a good
degree.
fighter.
He talked himself into a worser ass whooping for a better check.
Yeah, Michael Dufort's not an easy fight either. Like he's a good fighter. He's not as good as Ben Wessing, but he's pretty good. Oh
That's
man,
hilarious, Billy. Good looks on that though. I didn't know that.
what is it? A unified fight?
No, it was like some samurai shit because Duffer
Oh,
didn't get
Jesus.
signed. He didn't get signed from the PFL from last
It's a
season.
fight pass. Yeah, it's a fight pass.
Yo, Jimmy, I hope
money
that
coming in
line's
on
climbing.
money coming in on handsome.
I was gonna
handsome
say,
Mike.
150.
Oh my god! Look at her! Look at that beauty! Oh my god! Look at her hair! Oh
She can
my
holler my
goodness.
DMs.
Look at that Christian ass.
Oh my goodness!
Ain't name one of y'all getting through that fucking bitch's chastity belt, so don't even think about it.
No kidding.
For he has risen. For he has
This
risen.
fucking virgin here, dude.
Dude's talking about his dick. He has risen.
Sustainable MMA. That's
Look at that tighter.
for a man.
Yep, the reaching to the sky, Christian hands.
What if God was one of us by Joan Osborne?
What if God was?
No, we don't. No. That song died in the 90s.
Nobody calling on the phone. Fucking man, Grasso
Here
at Dog
comes
Money is so tempting.
All hips,
I
pancake,
love
white
Grasso,
ass.
too, so.
No ass. It's just
He got
little
the
ass.
whitest fucking ass.
Yeah, it's just a little ass.
Natalia ain't got a huge one herself, but it's more
You
than
got one
Alexa
bigger
Grasso.
than her?
It's
It's
proportional.
definitely better than Grasso's. And she's wearing more complimentary pants too. so.
Silva's
There.
skin tone is amazing.
Here, let's look like this mongoloid looks like.
Dude, this is such a greasy fight, dude. This feels like a fixed fight, if that makes sense.
Fixed for Natalia Silva to win.
No, this one here, Aldo and Zahabi.
Zahabi.
Yo, what was the weirdest weigh-in shit I've ever seen in my life? They try to make it sound like both fighters asked for 145.
No, they stopped. They stopped.
Which is why he's weighed in at 142.
Yeah, I
And
mean
he
they
looked like he
stopped.
was going
Oh
They
my
stopped
god, he does not
Zahabi.
look good. He doesn't look any better.
Okay, Soul Asylum.
Zahabi was cutting. Then they said, "Ah, you got to stop cutting, man, because the fight is at 145." So it's Aldo, you know.
That move from Aldo.
You say
Yeah,
that shit
it's
until you
Aldo.
see GSP walking out with fucking Faraz's family and shit like that inside his corner. I don't know, man. Something feels fishy about that fight.
Yeah, I don't think Aldo looks that good.
I want Aldo to knock him the fuck out. I just don't
So
think
do
he
I.
will.
This is a fan.
Yeah, of course. I never want Aldo to lose.
But if you tell me Zahabi like randomly somehow knocks him the fuck out, I'll probably cry.
He's not going to knock him out. They're just going to throw like 25 strikes across 15 minutes between the both of them.
Yeah, bet the fight
You decide.
and then fight ends in split decision. That's the play, man.
Man,
It's gonna
I
be
hope
one
this
of those
Noche.
rounds.
I hope this Noche goes better than last time because I thought it was kind of boring last time.
I got lucky at Noche on my Planet Flag. That was so terrible.
I just didn't think the fights were that great overall.
They weren't.
Some
It
of
was
them
a
were
greasy
okay. It
card.
was just, overall, it was just not just from an entertainment standpoint. I just didn't, some of the fights were good, obviously, but there was a lot of underwhelming performances.
That was an overhyped card. They made it into
It
a
was.
big fucking production, and it was just kind of womp.
And it ended with like the worst fight ever.
I never got
Seriously.
smoked so bad on a card in my life than that UFC.
Or were you all over O'Malley?
Yeah, I don't remember that going too well for me.
I remember every O'Malley lost. Zellhuber got fucking smoked.
Yeah, I
Man,
didn't trust O'Malley. Dude, that Zellhuber one was brutal because everything was like pretty
lost.
even. Everything was even.
Mexican
Then, oh.
independence, and every fucking Mexican got smoked. Arena Aldana, I don't think we'll ever see that.
Well, Zellhuber was fighting well until the end. He just got caught.
Yeah, bro.
It was crazy.
UFC no chain, it makes me never want to bet on another Mexican card ever in my life again.
And then that was the Ribovix won that fight, and then afterwards TC faded Ribovix and planted the hell of a flag. Remember that?
Yeah,
I don't get why you guys always do that. You guys have like the greatest read the first time and then flip ship after they're like double the market price.
Who did you take again? Which guy was it? Nazrat. It was Nazrat, wasn't it?
Against Malarkey.
Nazrat half-pressed.
It was half-pressed. No, because the Ribovix fight afterwards, after he fought Zellhuber and won, he fucking TC faded him, right? Isn't that right? TC, did you fade him with half-pressed?
I won the fight, Nazrat's last fight, his last win. I
thought that was Ribovix.
That was Ribovix, yeah.
It was right after he beat that one on Noche against Zellhuber. That was a good fight, though. That Zellhuber fight, if you're just watching from entertainment, forget about the vets. That was a good fight. Zellhuber and Ribovix was a really good fight. Dude, O.D. Osborne fight, though, against whatever that guy's name.
Lazy Boy.
Yeah, I hated that fight.
That was the luckiest flag plant I got.
Boston, New York.
Wow.
Or you flag plant Lazy Boy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Because I remember, because pay-per-views, TC's always like maybe a second or two ahead of me. And all I hear is TC go, whoa! Like Wayne's World. I'm like, what happened? And I look,
I was
down. I was like, oh my God.
In hindsight, I'm glad you got that flag plant because I think perspective changed on Lazy Boy a little bit. People got behind him a little more, and I thought that Kevin Borjas fight was so easy to fade.
Bro,
him.
that of all
such an easy fade.
Bro, I've hit quite a few underdogs this year, but Borjas has been my absolute favorite.
It was so stressful. Was it not stress free?
It was so satisfying, man. It was one of those where it's like I had the read right, like what I thought was going to happen. Well, no, he didn't knock him out, but he
was non-competitive.
I heard him. I was like, yeah.
Dude, it was non-competitive for 15 minutes. It was one-way traffic, more or less. It was bad.
Yeah, because Lazy Boy dumbass, he accepted the fight. He spent the night in the hospital and he still went to fight. So he's an idiot.
She got the witch's wart removed. No.
I mean, if you're at the hospital because of weight cut complication, you call off the fight. You don't have to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Show her the level, Valentina.
I saw Fiero looking at those ladies back there.
Of course, that she loved that. It's for her, baby. Just for that, she loved that.
Yo, Billy, Chevchenko's
your time is up.
Takedowns are 1.5.
Valentina's time is up.
I don't think
your time's up. You're done. I'm booting you.
I think I don't want to bet that fight though. Of like,
yeah, baby.
Maybe the MMA fucking bettors know some shit that I don't.
I've never been fearing them fucking Kyrgyzstanian eyes, Kyrgyzstani Peruvian eyes.
She got knocked down by Alexa Grasso. So embarrassing. Let's go.
Manon was getting fucking tuned by Blanchfield at times, looking stupid.
Blanchfield
can't strike. And Aaron can't strike worth a fuck.
I'm glad you brought that up because
Can you imagine what Aaron Blanchfield would do to Valentina? Can you imagine?
I'll say this right now. I love Blanchfield, but if she don't get takedowns,
she was getting busted up by Jessica. Please.
Yeah, but there's one moment that TC's talking about where Aaron Blanchfield throws like a fucking naked like head kick and it fucking clocks Fiero across the head. Yeah, granted she eats that. If that's Valentina, man,
you're going to sleep.
Jennifer Maya was putting hands on Fiero. Like, come on, man. Jennifer Maya head kicked that bitch.
No, I doubt it. It's over. She's old now.
Neat.
She's been good.
Like Fiero is some spring chicken. Like she's 35.
I feel bad for
everyone's like,
I always feel like she. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say like everyone's always like the reflex, like the reflexes are gone for Valentina and like Monon's competing. Fucking 5, dude.
Yeah, but she's
spring chicken. She's not like lightning fast compared to Valentina. It's just not. I think that speed disparity is bullshit. I think that's a crock.
I think a lot of people got sick of Valentina and that she really is. I think she tries to be a good guy fighter, but it's really tough because there's like a lot of people just don't like her for some reason.
she's been competing. She's been a kid, So the wear and tear, it will affect
Where's she
her.
from? Kyrgyzstan or something?
Yeah, Kyrgyzstan. So
Kyrgyzstan, like her mom's Peruvian or
it's
something.
It's not just. Yeah,
Oh yeah, she speaks Spanish.
She's got dual citizen.
If Valentina wins this weekend, though, she become the 6th champion in UFC history to have double-digit.
Remember Valentina versus
History.
Van Kong in kickboxing? Remember that fight?
Remember when she arguably beat Amanda Nunes, and that's really all she's lost to, except Alexa in recent years.
And that Hail Mary sub shit.
That Hail Mary bullshit sub.
Yo, Billy, listen to this, right? Before this main event stuff comes on, it's the highest takedown prop.
Holly Holm knocked her down. So
Bilal Muhammad over under on takedowns. Billy's at 5.5.
Oh, they're nerfing that line,
bro. The over 5.5 at plus money.
Manon doesn't even have highlights outside of fucking Victoria Leonardo. She just doesn't. It's just like yeah. And that's it.
I'll give Jack credit though. I mean, his get up game is pretty fucking impressive. Like, there's been times I've bet on Jack Bella before.
You saw the highlight
in the middle of the cage.
They're really going to show that fight as a highlight.
That's the big highlight.
That can't
I know
the
the
big
fucking highlight.
The guy that knocked out Mike Jackson, Pete Rodriguez. That's the fucking highlight. No, this was the highlight right there. Randy Brown's sub was really impressive. Then he followed up with the Basil.
But he also had him rock, though.
The Basil Hafez fight is like
that half was like
such a red flag, dude.
It was not good.
Yeah, but that was bullshit though. Jack was in Vegas for like 3 fucking weeks, cut weight like 2 different times again, like 4 different opponents. And fuck it.
Tetsuro Taira went for the same thing against Shirez. He had to cut weight. They had to redo it the next week. He had to cut twice, and he didn't have a great performance. There's something to that, having to cut weight twice for sure.
I thought the Gilbert Burns fight was really sketchy for Jack, and that fucking Burns ticket was looking nice, and then he got clipped.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess it could happen here, but like Bilal's process is just so much better than Jack's. Like, Jack's reactive, man. I think he's gonna be reacting a lot here, and like he's just slow, dude. He's just not that quick, man. I just think, and he tries to throw these long combos. I think that's gonna get him fucking wrestle fuck, dude.
Yeah, bro. They're asking a lot from Jack Jenkins to come in here.
Jack Jenkins?
Might as well be.
Hey, Jack
Jenkins. Give me the ball money now.
Jack Della, though, bro, there's a lot that fucking asked for, though, bro. Like, I get he's on a 7-fight win streak, but man, his wrestling that Gilbert Burns fight looks very subpar.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, this has got the wildest career ever. Like, he loses his first 2 fights, and he hasn't lost since.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying he has no chance to win the fight. I just think like he can hurt Bilal, knock him out. But like, look at this shit. Those are not like lightning quick punches. I don't think Bilal's, and he's not a 1-punch knockout dude. He's just not. When is he 1-punch somebody?
No, he works the body really well though.
Look at
him. Fucking slumped that.
Has he fixed the nose yet, or has that not happened?
I don't think that's happening.
Look
Maybe
how
Bilal
handsome
can
he
fix it with
is.
elbows.
Look how handsome that guy is. He's gonna win. New champ, new era.
Look at that man, Bilal.
Dude, watch Bilal jab that fucking nose straight.
Look at that corny Arab.
Bilal gonna jab that nose straight, dude.
Or elbow.
Remember the decision.
Yeah, remember the decision.
Remember the decision.
The one thing I thought that was interesting was at the weigh-in show thing.
He's a hook-nosed motherfucker,
I'm a
too.
big Sean Brady guy, but they just had him randomly on there, like, talking and shit like that. Like, dude, Sean Brady might walk himself into a title fight if Shafkat doesn't get healthy soon, where it would be like, if Muhammad wins.
Oh, they are not friendly.
Shafkat is in military 2 years now. So
Jack's full-speed punches look like slow-mo replays.
What did Jack say to him?
I don't know.
You call him a camel jockey?
Called him boring?
Probably. Jack talks like he ate his own nose. What the fuck, man? He looks so weird.
Yeah, Bilal Muhammad.
Looks like a roughneck.
Well, the nose that he doesn't have, fucking Bilal makes up for, because that's a slobber knocker.
Yeah, guys, I'm Bilal. You're gonna remember this decision, man. Yeah, man.
You will. You will. You'll never forget it because you'll be fucking.
Yeah,
it'll keep you up at
you're
night.
still from a place that has no country. Go fuck yourself. So that's great. You're a people of no land.
A man with no face, a people with no whatever the fucking.
You
saying
are
is.
the pores. You're the pores. Go away.
You're the greatest. That's right.
Bilal.
Get the best.
They were originally supposed to try to get Joe Rogan on this card. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not traveling to Canada."
No shit.
Legitimately, he was supposed to be on the card. I think who was it?
That's
Chris
not-
spot or somebody else?
That's such a Joe Piper move. Fuck you and your shit country.
No, not Joe Piper. Joe Rogan.
I know,
was supposed
joking.
to
I know.
commentate.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
And you.
Sounds like a
But yeah,
fucking
Joe Piper said he ain't going back to Mexico though.
That shit was funny. He said, "Fuck your shit country. I'm never going back to that shithole."
And he was still in the country while he said that. He's like, "Man, it's some fucking bullshit, man."
And we haven't seen him since, so who knows what happened.
No, he trained. I seen him like around. He trained.
I'm joking. I'm saying cartel.
Nah, they told Joe to pipe that shit the fuck down because he
They
called
did.
out Jeremy Stevens like the month before. And Jeremy Stevens knocked out Eddie Alvarez, got signed back to the UFC. He also pulled out of the fight like a couple weeks later. Like they told Joe Piper, shut that ass up.
He does need to shoot. He needs
Like they
to
gave
chill.
him what he wants. Now he's fighting in his backyard. But
So
He his little be Joe Piper thing was cute for a while, but he does need to. Jack Hermanson made a child out of you. Come on.
nah, bro. Jack Hermanson's a good ass fighter though.
He is a good ass fighter, but he is not. What I'm trying to say is there are plenty of better fighters than Joe Piper.
look, Jack Hermanson's next fight is RoboCop.
That's a good fight, but I think Jack probably has, as long as Jack doesn't get knocked out, which I don't think he will. There's an easy path there for Jack. He just needs to wrestle.
Yeah,
wouldn't
Jack's
wrestle
a
boys.
top 8 gatekeeper in the division.
Boys, this has been a
Absolutely.
gas, and as much as I would love to keep talking about Joe Piper and Jack Hermanson, I got to get rolling. So, any quick final word?
bitch. Yeah, here's my word. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Love it. Would expect nothing less.
That's awesome. All right, guys, be safe. Good luck on everyone.
All right, homies.
Good show, TC.
Appreciate it.
See you tomorrow.
Yup. Appreciate it, Billy. Dude, thanks for hopping on. Always good to fucking have you on panel, my dude. I'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, whatever. All right, Mick. Peace, y'all. I'm gonna drop y'all down, do my little final spiel, and wrap this thing up. But man, thank y'all for joining me as always, making it a good time. And yeah, dude, had a fucking damn good stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which knows would you rather? That's funny as fuck.
All right, boys, that will fucking do it. Let me get this shit right here. All right, one more time. I'm going to run through these. Shout out to y'all once again. As you can see, the prelims do start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, early prelims. A few fights on this card. Here are the parlays for me and the boys this week. Billy, Joey, Big Show, the man that created this that you see in front of you, this template here. Joey DFS, Mills, myself. These are our parlays for the week. The show premieres every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pub Sports Radio. Check it out. The new episode was a good one. My bets are on wax there and here. Nothing crazy for me. Unit and a half. Got a unit on my parlay. Also, make sure you check out the podcast on Twitter. Damn good episode. I like that background too. So yeah, big show. Thanks again, dude. Appreciate you getting those through so I could preview there. We'll be putting some posts up, reusing these. All right, boys, I'm getting the fuck out of here. One more time. This is my slate. Half unit on the homie. Unit on my parlay. Let's fucking go. And still times 2. But that will do it, man. Shout out to all you guys, everyone in the dome, everyone in the pub. I will be there tomorrow night. Hope to see y'all there. Have a good weekend. Best of luck. Hope y'all kick ass. And I'll catch you on the next one. Just my 2 cents. Thanks again. I'm out of here. Peace.